What's going on, everybody? It's me, Sloppy. Man, 150 things on my channel. It's shorts and videos and stuff like that. But god damn, I didn't realize it was that many until I started looking at my channel a little bit. And I'm like, God, I have no life. Like, what am I doing in my life? 150 videos? God, what's up, Sexio Chupapi? Man, yeah, I did a little earlier because I knew 10 o'clock was kind of late for me. And, the UK crew over there, they go to sleep around this time. So I'm like, well, they could come in real quick and say hello. Mrs. Wilkins says she won't shut her mouth. She's a fake profile. I don't know how you guys get so upset with a fake profile. She doesn't. She seems harmless. She just took someone else's images and just acts like she's that person. Maybe she's not that, or he or she is not that good looking, so she compensates himself with those images. I don't know. You never know with these people, but um, when I see her, I don't really care because it's no one important in my mind. In my eyes, she ain't nothing. But yeah, 150 videos. This is like crazy. I was telling my woman, I'm like, do you even notice that I have made that many videos? She's like, nah. I hear you talking with random people, and I just ignore it. But I'm like, all right, cool, yeah. But yeah, man, it's what's up, Kelvix? How's it going? How's your boyfriend Didi? Is he still supporting Predators? But crazy stuff, man. Crazy, crazy stuff. Um, I didn't know I was gonna do these many videos in my life. I've never used YouTube for these type of things. It was mainly just to watch videos, music videos, and stuff like that. But hey, it's cool to meet people. It's crazy. I always thought when I was watching people create friendships and stuff online, I'm like, man, these guys are weird. Why would they even freaking want to do all that shit? They're never gonna meet them. But nah, yeah, I could tell now why people do this stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, the homie Zexio, we've been what friends for God since I started, right? I hit you up on one of your videos and shit. At first, I didn't really care, but she began to become a nuisance for me and everyone else. And I like, do you use YouTube to interview the people I like or like, yeah, for sure, psychic. Yes, that's what it is. What's up, Vlad? How's the Russia talk going with your comrades? I always see you. I always see you put stuff about Russia and stuff like that. So it's pretty interesting. I don't care about him. He offended you all. And I'm slowly going to become an evil person. Like I'm slowly losing my insanity because of my family. Oh well, sorry to hear that, Kilvix. Yeah, that shit sucks when it comes to family issues. Um, I don't know what to say. I know everybody has family issues. It's how you deal with them. You know what I mean? It's a sticky situation when it comes to family because you want to be mean, but you don't want to be mean because they're family. Some people get their feelings hurt even more, and it's a sticky situation. Don't say that, man. Don't be saying. Don't ever think like that. Situations like that happen. You just gotta be strong and know that this phase of what's going on in your life uh, isn't it. Should get better if you don't let it get to you as much. You're still young. You have a lot of life to go. So don't be thinking like that. Don't be wanting to unalive yourself because that's the last thing you need to do. You gotta find different things. That'll keep you occupied. You know. Well, it's tough because, to be honest, family is gonna always gonna be like that. Family is always going to, find a scapegoat. And from what you're saying, it seems like you're being the scapegoat at the moment. As long as you know that you're not doing anything incorrectly, then it's you got to know, stay mentally strong. But I know it's easier said than done because uh, I don't know what you're going through exactly, so I can't just tell you, oh, do this, and you're gonna do it. No, because you're your own person. And but I'm hoping, yeah, that this phase in your life, you don't let it get to you as much as you think you want to. When leave you before now, I'll talk to you for sure, man. Yeah, yeah. Don't do anything crazy, man. Go out and drink some water or something. I don't know. I don't know. I've never gotten yeah, that depressed to want to do that to myself. So I don't understand that feeling. So I don't know how to react to it because it hasn't happened to me. You know what I mean? But I can only say that don't let it affect you that much because yeah, you shouldn't. But um, yeah, man, don't let that shit go crazy, man, because you need to take care of yourself. Like my family to the idiots, because I have dealt with tough people, including PKT, Leah, Parish Queen, and Roy, but shouldn't let. Yeah, exactly. Psychic. Don't let anyone push you down, and more if you know you're in the right. But like I said, I don't know what's going on with you, but hopefully it steers away from all that. You know what I mean? But yeah, back to the 150th, man. God dang, we have me, Zexio, and so the crew. We have dealt with a lot of insanity. Uh, when I was looking what making this video, well, not making, but thinking about this stream, I was like, I went back to start looking at all the videos I made, right? See who and what people we were talking about, what people are still around, what people left the internet, what people we contact the police and shit. And it's like, God, it's a good amount. I seen it on my emails, I seen it on my pictures. It made me reminisce some of the stuff that I've seen, and me and Zexio have been in different group chats and fucking just did some crazy ass shit. We said some weird ass stuff too. I ain't gonna lie. We've done some weird shit online, and I have never thought I would ever do that. Never do any of these weird things that. But anyways, yeah, I appreciate whoever, whenever, if ever you watch my streams or you engage with me on here. It's interesting. It's interesting because when I barely started streaming, I did not know what to do. I still don't know what to do. Sometimes I run out of ideas and I just start saying or just like what I'm doing right now. So in the beginning, when there was a little bit of engagement, it was very tough for me to conversate with people because I would run out of ideas, and I would look at the chat. I'm like, God damn, no one said anything. Ah, shit. Let me think of some random ass shit to say. And but now it gets better. I set up whatever I'm going to say, and then from there I'm improvise. But yeah, hey, what's up, bad boy? Hopefully you're doing well. I see you. I see you, boy. But yeah, I do appreciate whoever. There's been some, crazy ones, some very boring ones. There's been some that is just blah. But I do appreciate whoever joins the panel, whoever writes on who even the people in the clouds that don't like me. Like you, John Davis. I know you watch this, John Davis. I see you in Chloe's streams. I see you in Chloe's streams, you damn pedophile over there supporting another pedophile. Fucking weird ass motherfucker. I see you. Don't think I don't see you. But he thinks he's slick over there hanging around with another pedophile and shit. named Chloe Esther, which if you didn't see my short, oh, that DJ Ben, man, that guy is it's a weird motherfucker too. You know, he knows his friend is a predator, but he's right there hanging out with them and shit, man. Yeah, kind of weird. You know, kind of weird in my mind. Well, my mind, he's kind of weird, but you know. But then again, what's up, Dragon? How's it going? Yeah, yeah. Like I said, if you check my short, he admits to having sexual intercourse with his sister. If you guys didn't see it, let me pull it right now. Let me find it. Let me go my channel and shorts. All right, there it is. All right. If you guys didn't see this, Chase Young. Hey, what's up, big? Whoa, I heard, man. What happened? I heard that freaking, I don't know who, but they struck down your channel. Oh, that's crazy. All right, hold on. Let me put it over here. Let me put this here. All right, so here, this is Chloe Esther, Aaron Link, Predator. He went to jail. Yeah, for sure. Let me. I'll let you in right now. I'll put the invite right now in a little bit. Let me explain this real quick, and then I'll add you in here. But this guy, he admits to having sexual intercourse with his sister when she was 8. Okay, let me know if you get.
Because you've got bad habits, you have. You've got fucking bad habits. Obviously, yes. I did have sex with Paige. Obviously, yes. But that was just for fun. And now, since I left Mum, I got in jail for it. I got away with it. There was a lack of evidence. And now I got away with it. But I won't go to jail this time for it. Because I will fucking not go to jail because of what I've done in the past.
You're crazy.
Because all you fucking did was never cared.
Oh, so as you can see, he says he got away with it, right? It's like how, blatantly messed up is this guy's mind, right? That he admits it on the stream, which he deleted because and he admits to having intercourse with his sister. Paige is his sister. He lives in a group home, right? He lives in a house assisting or some bullshit like that, home assistant, or he's crazy. That's what I'm trying to say. He's crazy, and he went to jail recently because he was sending inappropriate images to what he thought was a minor, and they let him go because he claimed disability. He claimed that he's disabled. So they, sad to say, they let go of people who have disability, and it's very, very fucked up. But he's still around. He lives in the UK. He lives in Snodland, Kent, something like that. He admits it. He blames his father and his mother and everybody else but himself for whatever he did, and he dresses up as a woman. If you can see that shirt he's wearing, or the shirt that he was wearing, it was a dress. All right, let me put the StreamYard link in there, and I'm only letting people that I know because, like I said, there's always people that don't like me. But yeah, that's Chloe Esther. He's a little bit off the rocker, and like I said, I was looking at a lot of people from the past. I was looking at the Junko ones. I was looking at the what's his name, Draven. I was looking at the girl predators, and I was looking at everybody. I'm like, God, I have spent a lot of time in DMs, chatting with these people. It's crazy. It's crazy. But hold on, what's going on, Chase?
Not much. What's up?
Not much, man. Yeah, I saw that. I forgot who said that your channel got taken down.
Yeah, it happened like a week ago, or a little bit more than a week ago. I got off work and I was trying to watch a video on YouTube, and the thing was acting up. I thought it was an internet issue, but then I got an email about apparently my channel was taken down. So
Which video that they struck down, or what was the reason?
that's the thing. I do not know which video it was. I just got the email from it. It's really hard to say because for months I was getting multiple privacy complaints almost every single day.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were so hard to flag almost every video that I had, trying to flag whatever they could.
Right.
I know it might have been from one of the troll accounts. I know before my channel got taken down, I don't know who it was, but it was a troll account saying that the prophecy is going to destroy you, take you down, whatever. They're not going to stop. I don't know who the frick that is.
Right.
So.
But how are they able to strike it down? Like, what are they claiming it was? Sexual harassment or
More like cyberbullying.
oh, cyberbullying?
Yeah, like I'm doing a little bit of Discord, not too much, but I could send you screenshots of the email if you want to see that.
If you have Discord, yeah, but anything else, I don't give my Facebook or Instagram because it has all my stuff.
Gotcha. No, I mean, so I filed an appeal with YouTube. They said it'll take several days to several weeks, so we'll see what happens. Mm-hmm. If I do get my channel back, I'm not planning on really uploading anything on it anymore. Uh-huh. So I'll be honest, like for the past, week and a half almost, I've been good, actually. It's actually nice going to my emails in the mornings and not seeing a bunch of YouTube complaints and flags.
Yeah, I've gotten a couple. I got a couple just recently, some privacy complaints on some videos, but they haven't took them down yet. But I'm sure they're gonna take them down. But it's all good. It's just privacy.
If I knew what videos it was that caused me to get my channel taken down, I would be more careful on it. But since they didn't really give me an explanation of what videos it was, it's best not to just really upload anything anymore. So if if I don't get it back, then it is what it is. My YouTube thing is already done either way. If I do get it back, all the videos will be privated. I will re-upload certain videos on other social media platforms and maybe funny clips from past streams onto those social medias, but that's it. I don't plan on uploading anything on the channel anymore.
Yeah, no, it's crazy nowadays, man. Everybody wants to flag people's shit down. I got mine flagged down twice, but it's regular random videos, nothing too crazy. But yeah, it sucks when they take down your videos because you're like, man, it's not even something fucked up. It's just regular videos, and people are taking them down.
Now it's one of the weird things though. They try to flag videos from like 5-6 years ago, like really old videos too.
Oh damn!
Just finding whatever little thing they could.
They're just trying to find some stuff on you.
Yeah, trying to find like something to flag and just trying to whatever they can just to get my channel taken down.
Mm-hmm.
That badly.
Yeah, that's all good, man. It's now, how do you feel now? Like, do you feel like like I'm not missing much anymore, or were you kind of upset when you first found out?
Well, it kind of. Well, I mean, first I filed an appeal, but for me, it's like I said, there's some videos I wish I kind of like saved, but I didn't. But it is what it is. And the only main thing is I spent a lot of money in buying movies with that account. Like I had over 200 movies, and you think about it, like a lot of those movies were like $15-$20. I mean, you think about it. I spent a lot of money on those.
Yeah, you should be like, hey, I spent a lot of money on the movies I bought. Do I get reimbursed?
Yeah, I put that in the appeal. It's like, God, I spent like over $1,000 or $2,000 on movies with you motherfuckers. Like, God damn, at least let me get refunds on those or something.
Yeah, you gotta get reimbursed because that's a lot of money. If you did spend that much money on movies, they gotta reimburse you because you'll be like, hey, I didn't do nothing crazy on my channel. Well, how am I gonna get my money back?
Yeah, but I mean, that was an account that I made after my main one got taken down back in 2017 or whatever. And
Mhm.
since then, I mean, I've said it in past streams. I think you've even seen it. I even said like, if my channel gets taken down, I'm not making another one. My
Right.
YouTube career is done. I'm out because
Yeah.
YouTube just sucks. When you grew up in the era that YouTube when it was good, I mean, you want it to be like that again, but it's clearly not going to be like that again. And nowadays, I'll post with people that watch me, but now YouTube doesn't give me enough. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Like the amount of work I've been putting in, like I bought a whole bunch of new equipment. Like I literally spent like over $300 on a new microphone recently, and just
Okay.
bought a new. I bought a new webcam for my PS5. It's like it looks like a mini PS5 almost. It's pretty cool. But I'm not gonna do that stuff on YouTube. If I do live gaming, it's just gonna be on Twitch. Video content I will do on Instagram, TikTok, and all that stuff. If I
Mhm.
do live stream yards, they'll be mostly on Facebook and maybe a few other platforms if I can.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
YouTube is just
crazy.
toxic. I mean, it gets to the point where if I do live stuff, I mean, I might have 20 people watch it, but it's only like 3 or 4 people that comment. So,
Yeah, there's always people in the clouds. You know, it happens quite often. It's normal. You know, some people just like to listen to the conversation. Some people want to engage in the conversation, and then you have 5 or 6 people that dislike you from maybe the past, so they're just there to kind of see if you slip up or say something that they could use
and
against you, kind of stuff.
sit back quietly and record whatever I say. Like after that last stream that I did, when you already know what the one I'm talking about, when Will went nuts on somebody.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, I mean, you had fucking DH talking shit as soon as Will leaves the panel. Then all of a sudden, the trolls that weren't saying anything, all of a sudden, they were started saying shit too, like following the leader type deal.
Yeah, they
And
always do like that.
I didn't like that shit, so I was just like, yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm probably Facebook. I'll do those. I'll do StreamYards and stuff like that. If people wanted to watch that, go right ahead. But yeah, YouTube, whoever flagged my shit down, they ruined it.
Yeah,
But I'm
they
not really too mad though. I'm not. I'm really not. Because I'm just living my best life, to be honest.
That's good, man. Yeah, it's always, some things happen for a reason, and maybe, you have more time to be like, hey, you know what? I'm not streaming for 2 hours, 3 hours. Hey, let's go do something outside or something. Get some
Oh yeah,
fresh
I'm
air.
doing different new stuff. I mean, for God's sakes, I mean, I've just been busy and whatnot. So, been dating someone that too, and trying to make time for her and whatnot.
Okay.
So,
And yeah, then,
just,
like I said, this might help you. You have more time to just do your thing with your girl and hang out with her, and you don't have to think about random people online and shit. And then you get some at the end of the night.
yeah, I'm not thinking about that stuff. I mean, I even talked to her about like saying like, hey, because I already talked to my family, like I showed them my accounts and like I do this, I do video content and what that. Because I had to show them that because they started getting harassed by different weird trolls and stuff like that that try
Hmm.
to look for information. And it's like
Yeah.
you might get the person messaging you or this and that person because they had that a weirdo stalker harassing them quite a bit. So,
Hmm.
but yeah, I told my girlfriend, yeah, I upload different kinds of videos. I showed her a little bit of my YouTube before it got taken down. So, but it wasn't a whole lot. But I told her like, this might what happen. Like, they find out who you are, they're probably gonna message you and be weirdos and stuff like that. So just be on the lookout. And she was like, I don't give a shit. Fuck 'em.
Yeah, that's
She
good, man.
didn't.
That's a good mindset. That's a good mindset for her. She's like, fuck these guys. They can't do shit to me. They live so far away.
Yeah, she already deals with motherfuckers that like she'll upload videos to TikTok of her doing makeup or something like that, and she gets a lot of thirsty motherfuckers trying to send her dick pics or weird messages and shit like that. Stuff like pretty much like people what like Hero would do. Like it's just fucking weird.
Yeah, guys are
So
dogs, man. Guys are dogs sometimes.
she just blocks them and whatever. And so and anytime she does a live stream where she's just like sitting there just on her phone or whatever, I mean people are just typing crazy in the chat, sending her roses and shit. I don't even know the full meaning of those roses things that people send her or space galaxies or those little icon things or whatever.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't
Like God,
know. I've never.
she's already got like over 8,000 people and she's only had that account for 3 months.
I don't get no roses.
Like, goddamn. I know Ryback be asking for roses on TikTok.
Well, oh, on TikTok, well, isn't it like that? I seen the Spider-Man guy, right? There's he does like a whole kind of live streams, and he gets roses and other stuff.
You talking about the one that does the voice for Miles Morales?
Yes, that guy. Yes, that guy.
He does that. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he gets. They make from what I hear, they make a decent amount of money if you have like a good character or a good persona. What do you call those NPCs, right? NPCs.
I think so.
NPCs.
Well, I know he makes good money. I mean, he made good money from the Spider-Man game. Plus, I mean, he's doing appearances and autograph signs and photo ops and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So if you look on social media, I follow him on Instagram. So I think it's. I mean, he's doing pretty good. Next weekend is when the Comic-Con's going to be in town. I'm looking forward to that. So,
Comic-Con?
Comic-Con, big Texas Comic-Con.
Oh, okay, yeah. You get to see all the girls. Oh, well, you can't see them, but you'll spot them for a little bit and then look away.
I'll spot them, but I'll talk to them, but I can't do much else because my girl's going to be with me. She wants to meet.
You dressing up?
I can't remember who they were. What were their names? Hold on a second. I gotta check my messages because I messaged her saying, "Hey, what photo ops do you want me to buy for you to take pictures with?" And she wanted to take one that's involved 3 different people. Hold on a second. Let me check my messages real quick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
She wanted to see. Where is it? Amartala Blake Roman and Erica Henningsen.
Like voice actors or actors?
I think they're actors. So I already bought the photo op for them. It cost like $130.
Oh damn!
So that's scheduled for Sunday. We're going both Saturday and Sunday. So.
Are you dressing up as a character, or are you just going as Chase? You're taking your belt.
I'm just going as myself. I mean, Sunday I'll be going with my belt because I want Sting. I want to take a picture of Sting holding it. So I think that'll be pretty badass, and I want to put that on my wall. A picture with Sting and a picture of him with my belt holding it on his shoulder. I want to see that.
Yeah, Sting is good. I like Sting.
I got the Sting.
What's that?
I got the Sting plates on it and everything. So
I'm ready.
Oh yeah, definitely. Try to be prepped up as.
You had like 900 subscribers, right? Somewhere on there.
What before my channel got taken down, I had like 830, I think, or something like that.
Man.
But even so, it is what it is. I mean, who knows how many of them were actually still active or not? I have no idea.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was trying to change it around a little bit. I didn't really want to do StreamYards anymore, but people enjoyed them a lot. They liked us, like me, Will, Dan, and others, just having regular conversations. So
yeah, people enjoyed watching the conversations, different topics, and a little bit of banter, a little bit of joking, and that's that's the main thing when it comes to having a little show. You have a little bit of discourse, a little bit of drama, a little bit of laughter, and people get engaged and they feel like, okay, cool, I could watch these people have a conversation, and then sometimes you guys talk about the whatever's going on at the moment, and some people like hearing about other people's opinions. Some people want to criticize you. Some people don't want to believe what you say. It's always like that.
It's weird because I heard stuff. Like there was some weird shit going on YouTube while I was away. People were. I sent Double Z screenshots of what happened. He posted them on his community thing. I think it was like one troll using a bunch of accounts, but he was like saying, "Oh, is this a storyline? Is it a work?" It's like, how the fuck is this a work? Like, I don't do that shit. I used to do things like back in the day when YouTube paid me. I mean, a lot of people did it obviously because you want to make a name for yourself. You got to over exaggerate certain things in your life. But no, when my channel got taken down, obviously you click. If you got the link to my channel, you'll say YouTube took it down. Like, use your brains, people.
Some people are crazy, man.
So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I haven't really looked up my name or anything on YouTube. I know somebody re-uploaded old streams involving the Peter Gilmore shit, but that's it. So,
Mr. Peter. I see him.
Yeah.
Someone sent me a channel, right? A channel that he goes and watches, and he's always there. It's some lady that watches Raw or whatever, the wrestling show, and he's just
Lou?
there in the comments. What's his name? Peter Gilmore.
No, but I'm saying, like, who's the woman that he was, watching?
Forgot the name. It's some like a lady from New York.
Luge?
Huh?
Luge?
I'll have to find it. Hold on. Let me.
Like, who is Peter Gilmore's? Oh my God, Peter. He might have been one of the guys that may have flagged my videos down because a lot of privacy complaints went on the stream that I did, cutting ties with Peter.
Oh yeah.
It might have been that one. It might have been one of them. I have no idea. YouTube will not give me a straight answer on that.
Oh man. Well, how long did it say they take for them to respond, or?
Well, like I said earlier, the appeal takes between several days to several weeks. It's already been almost a week and a half. So I have no idea if I'm going to get my channel back or not. We'll see. If it says, like, we're not giving it back to you, then I'm just going to make a regular YouTube account, but not an actual channel where I'm posting videos. I might still join StreamYards like this from time to time when I get free time. I actually got to work tonight in a few hours, but I got some time to kill.
Yeah, no, it's always
but
fun
people like
having,
like Peter Gilmore and shit or Hero, like, they need this YouTube thing way more than I do.
yeah.
Think about it.
I like my YouTube channel.
If I had a chance, I wish I could have saved certain just a few minor videos, not drama related on my channel, just a few that I didn't really get the time to post on my Instagram and stuff. So.
Oh shit!
But
all right, hold on.
It is.
What the hell happened in his face?
I'm just wanted to stop by for like 2 seconds before I head in. Just had to get makeup done before I get in the wardrobe. And many suits nowadays.
Is that the real Demon King Pickles in the chat?
Yeah, that's the real Demon King Pickles. What's up, Demon Pickle Man?
Oh shit! How's everybody doing?
Chilling, man. 150 videos, man. How the hell did I do that many?
Congrats.
Do that many, man. I got no life.
I know.
My kids are asking me where I'm at.
Yeah, I can't remember the last stream I was on. I think it was on. Oh, I think it was chilling with Jordy when I was in the suit. Anybody goes on my YouTube channel, then they see the dapper outfit. But yeah, so I stop by, say what's up because I'm about to head back in and want to see. Actually, it's my first look at the makeup, so actually looks pretty good. But yeah, so good seeing you, Slavi, and y'all take care. Peace.
All right, man. Yeah, enjoy your thingy, whatever you're doing, and for sure, Demon Pickles. I still got to get back to you about the thing we were talking about behind the scenes. I just haven't had time to respond to people behind the scenes.
I don't know King Pickles, but I heard about some of his stuff before. I think the last time I heard of him, I believe it was when he was fucking owning that shit on that one Canadian fat fuck, whatever the fuck his name was. So.
The Dallas guy?
Yeah.
No, okay. Yeah, I call them by names. I don't care who they are. I don't
piece of shit. He's a piece of shit. Trust me, he's a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah, I don't know him that well to call him that, but he was very good at talking though. Like the few times that I had a conversation or I saw him have conversation with people, he was very good at disputing.
All I'm gonna say is like he's an insecure motherfucker. That's all I could say.
Oh, yeah. From what I hear, you guys don't like him. I think I see videos of you guys.
He's done some really fucked up shit to me, not just YouTube wise, but personally to me, Dan, others, Malik, Omega, things he shouldn't have been doing in the first fucking place, and caused a lot of dividing. So, that's all I can say about that motherfucker. I don't want to talk to him unless he's gonna come to America. So I'm not interested.
Yeah, he didn't like that. What's his name, Linguini guy, and and his crew knew where he worked at and his name and stuff like that. And
They knew
the thing
they
is,
knew where
huh?
worked. They knew where Dallas worked.
Yeah. They told him he worked at Home Depot, and he got all freaked out, and I was like,
That's
"There's
one
so
of
many
the
Home
things
Depots,
about
man. Come on."
that motherfucker has been harassing me for fucking years. Like last year, he came back. He was pretending to be some dude with a voice changer. Called my fucking job and told a bunch of bullshit. Trying to get me fucking fired. So that was
Yeah,
really fun. He did the same thing. I'm calling Malik's job too. So I don't know who else he asked. Yeah.
motherfucker.
Let me just say this: he just gets really insecure. Like if a lady stops talking to him or blocks him, and will attack anybody that lady is
He's a
friends
fat
with.
guy?
Huh?
And he's a fat guy?
Who, Dallas?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's a fat red faced motherfucker.
Red face. I don't know how he looks, but I would just picture a Canadian fat guy with a red face.
People call him like Rudolph the red-nosed fucktard. So I mean, fuck it.
Yeah, no, we don't. I don't have nothing against him. I've only seen him in disputes with people, and but like I said, he hasn't done anything to me. I don't know him. I've only heard of him.
No, fuck. So people send me shit relating to like personal shit. I say, oh, you should use this. You should dox him in this. I haven't done that shit. Like I don't dox people, even though he's done some shit to me. Like I'm not doing that shit. If he keeps pushing me, I might have to get legal action or something. Or I don't want to stoop to that level, but
Yeah,
I'm trying.
the bad part. Yeah, the bad part about that is you can't really like. He lives somewhere far in a different country, so jurisdictions.
That's what
Very
I did.
tough.
Like that's the thing that I did. Like when I went to the police last year after he called my job and was telling things that were complete lies about me. I'm like saying, what do I do? I mean, they're trying to because he's in another country, it makes things a bit difficult.
Right.
But they are keeping on her. Like if he calls my job again or if he does this or that, then it'll be pretty much labeled as harassment.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going for any personal shit to him. I'm not going after his job or his family or any of that crap.
The first thing you got to do if they do harass you, I'm not a lawyer, but the first thing you do is you send a cease and desist letter, right? They're not breaking the law. It's just letting them know, hey, if you keep doing it, then it's considered harassment. It's not that cease and desist letter. When people say, "Oh, we're sending you a cease and desist letter,"
that too. But I mean, when you're calling somebody's job and doing what he did, then it's a little bit more than that.
Just find his address and.
When you call somebody's job and you make slanders like remarks or lies, trying to get them fired, it becomes a little bit more than that.
Oh man, that sucks.
If it was less than that, I would be able to send a cease and desist. But he crossed the line, and he thought by using a voice changer, like we wouldn't think it was him, but we already knew it was him. We could tell. So.
Yeah. I've only seen him in some of your guys' I don't know if your video, but I think he went in Arthur's video sometimes, and I've heard him have conversations.
Sent me a clip of him going on a street drunk, like going fucking nuts and saying he was gonna fuck this person or this person with his 9.5-inch cock or whatever the fuck.
Oh damn!
And fucking stupid.
Hey, some people want to exaggerate. Hey, it's the internet, man. In the internet, it's very hard for them.
I think he was probably drunk. Maybe he might have been drunk, but who knows? Like the motherfucker attacked me like years ago, claiming apparently I was cheating on my girlfriend because a woman that he was talking to blocked him. She was getting uncomfortable, and I guess he assumed that I told her to block him, which I had nothing to do with it. But she showed me the screenshots of stuff he was saying, which I could tell why she blocked him. So.
Yeah, some people are very outspoken, and the only way to do it, on the internet, the best way to do it is finding their address. I'm trying to, be as transparent as possible, but finding their address and then or hacking their account.
I'm trying to keep my stuff private and stuff. Like I'm going to be moving soon, and once I move, I'll have better internet to where I could stream live gaming again. Because if I do live gaming now, the internet is just messed up. It's weird. So, but I mean, fucking hell. The another reason why I decided to stop using YouTube because people keep on sending me people's private shit. They attack any of us. These people, I don't know how they're getting it. People's like personal information or whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, this like, I'm like, why are you still sending me this shit if I don't use it at all? Like, I don't care who this. I'm like, someone literally sent me information on DH's stepdaughter,
Damn.
who she was, where she lived, and it's like, okay, what makes you think I'm interested? And they were just saying like, oh, well, you were in Georgia a few months ago. If you go again, you'll know where she is. Like, okay, so what? Like, that's the thing about these fucking weirdos. Like, I get it. If you want to talk trash about somebody on the internet, that's fine. But why do you got to bring people's personal lives into the situation?
Yep.
Or why are you trying to do this and that?
Yeah, no kids involved, man. That's the main thing.
Kids, I mean, just family in general. If you got a problem with somebody, confront them or take a flight and go meet them in person. I don't fucking know. But they don't want to do it. They just do. It's a weird amusement. Like I said, I mean, sending food to somebody's house apparently puts a smile on their face. I mean, you're not hurting me. You're hurting the driver. And a lot of times they don't even get tipped nowadays because the way prices are fucking jacked up. You can DoorDash. You can do pizza delivery. It is not that good. It is not.
No, it's expensive too. Well, what the hell? You looking like what the heck? You're a woman or what?
No,
Transgender?
I'm a sailor. No, I already got into costumes. I'm just killing time for about an hour, but I'm not gonna be on here for a whole hour because I don't want to drain my phone too much.
Yeah. Well, so what are you supposed to be?
An injured sailor.
Injured sailor? What was it, like a zombie movie or something? Or
Can't say too much, but you know.
no,
So,
say
yeah.
it. We won't tell no
Hey,
one.
go.
There's only 9 people watching. It's okay.
Can't say too much publicly, but I can say this little tad. I didn't know these shoes were work shoes. Hey Nick, how you doing, man?
No, that's cool,
Must be
man.
surreal for some people who watch Jordan. If you watches Jordan show and Sloppy, seeing the other day I was all dressed to the nines, and then today I'm all looking like the undead. But yeah,
he dead. No, that's cool, man. That's so you're acting, or is it like a little show, or what is it?
well, okay, so I do two things. One is what I'm doing now, and then the other one, I do bartending stuff for galas, like some events and receptions and all that. So I have a reception on Tuesday that I have to get all dressed up for. Damn it! And then I did a gala on fucking what was it on Friday, and that was like a 14-hour shift. So and all that. So I just kind of moved up from where I was previously in terms of the jobs I do and all that. And that's one thing that a lot of people on the internet, they just stick with, live in their mom's house or whatever else, and they fucking don't have anything to focus on YouTube too damn much, and they just don't go out and live. They don't go out and thrive in whatever they want to do. But we were talking about that earlier and all that. It's like I'm fine. I made it perfectly clear that I'm really not doing YouTube anymore on my own channel, and I just do stuff for some of my friends to help them out. But that's really all I do in regards to all that, because it's like YouTube took a lot of time, and it takes a lot of time out of the lives of, we get to entertain people, but for what? If we don't love it, then why? Or if we're not into it as much anymore, then why do it? But it also depends on what you do. Like Sloppy, I get what you do, so that's and you're dedicated to it, and I respect that. and you know, you get the people, you keep people informed and keep the people. There's a lot of people who just can't do shit on here. They can't provide any sort of information or entertainment, or they rely on other people just to fucking do it. And you know, I rather right now, especially I'm about to be 30 in a little over a month. Got my girl, I've got other things, like other priorities that, you know, that's like when a lot of these idiots are still roaming around or spying, if you will. You know, they just, you know, they don't that's all they're trying to keep grasp with their internet fame, if you will.
That's true.
Or infamy, because let's be honest, some of these people are not like going for it for like any type
It's not
of.
really internet fame. It's mostly just finding a way to get their jollies off on the daily.
Well, not only that, but it's also just infamy, because let's be honest here, like people still talk about like the individual that Anime Games Publishing is talking about in the chat.
Who?
The,
Hold on,
the
I got you.
person that
Okay.
Anime, like I'm not gonna mention his name because yeah,
Oh,
there we go.
I mentioned names. I don't give a fuck.
I don't
That
either,
guy-
but it's just like
he ain't gonna get nowhere.
like I know these people, like a good amount of these people, that's all they care about on this platform is they get off on this shit. They don't fucking they don't have anything better to do, and like, you know, they get like the person in general, like the person that was mentioned earlier, like, you know, he like spent a long time fucking mentioning me and all that other stuff, and didn't give me like, you know, didn't give me, just proved how obsessive fuck he was. That way he tried to crawl back in my good graces, and I foolishly tried to give him, you know, at least somewhat of a chance before I found out the other stupid shit he did outside. You know, it was like, okay, you're a lost cause and all that. But
Yeah, very foolish.
yeah.
Cheating. Never
Yeah,
go
I
back
think-
to Lolicon Lover.
Well, in my defense, despite what some people say, I didn't know, nor did I know what the whole term meant, because, and unlike some people like him who is obsessed with that type of shit, you know, I have too much stuff going to where I need to look up every little thing. I'm like, okay, and it's like people say, oh, this is that. I'm like, okay, let me finally look up so that way I can at least find out for sure. Because instead of hearing what other people say, I want a fact check, and then when I heard, I was like, okay. I don't
Yeah,
even
don't
know if I
worry.
blocked him before that or after the fact, because he was just becoming an issue. Because again, like most people would say, all he does when you talk to him privately is he just talks about drama. Like anybody who talks to me privately on here knows we talk about a plethora of things. Do we sometimes dabble in discussing maybe something that happened on stream or what happened to this person and whatnot? Yeah. I'm not going to say we don't, but it's not the focal point of our conversation. Like we don't go on and on and on and on and on about
People like
whoever.
Daniel, he's not going to say like, "Oh, hey, last night I went out and talked to some girls or some shit, nothing interesting." It's the same thing, like, you know, troll, jack off, lolicon, repeat, almost
Well, I
every
was gonna
day.
say that, yeah, the talking to a girl thing, that's laughable because we all know talking to a girl, like unless it's a fake, like someone like a dude trying to be a girl or something, because we all know that ain't never gonna happen.
Yeah, have you seen him? How he looks? He's not that good looking. He's getting
Yeah.
fatter and fatter and fatter and fatter and more fatter.
It's like for example, I could brag about this because this is legit. No, like I my girl sometimes calls me master, so I could fucking say that shit and back
Does she
it
really
up.
call you master?
Yes.
Is that a requirement?
No.
Oh,
Well,
Otaku.
I did tell her about that because I thought even she was repulsed. But I was like, I would say it like that. I would say, first you must call me master, and then she's like, yes, master. She'll be like, or she'll be like, hey, babe, what's up? I was like, that's always what I said. Good evening, master. But like that's the
At
thing,
least
though.
you guys are having fun.
Yeah, and I don't take but it's just the idea that, you know, I could say that type of shit. I could say that's the thing with some of these people. I could say the type of shit because usually I could back up what I'm saying, Unlike some of these people who say, "Oh yeah, I get girls all the time," or "I do this," or "I do that." No, you don't. Like you dress in a fucking two shirts small, or like two shirts smaller shirt with your gut hanging out, with tight ass shorts that you're just browsing the internet, seeing if anybody's mentioning you. Like, come on now.
Focusing more on men than actually looking up girls. Like, no girls are talking about him. So maybe he's into guys.
When you could dress to the nines and then dress up like a zombie sailor, then come talk to me. And your girl's willing to fucking have you smother the makeup, because I didn't take the makeup off after I was done last night. When your girl lets you smother the makeup on her, you come talk to me when you can do all that.
He's like, "Give me some paint, papi."
I know, right? It's like
Is she Latina or she looks Latina?
Yeah, she does call me Poppy too. So yeah.
Right. Papi.
But that's what I'm saying, though. You know, like some people say, "Oh, he's bragging." Like, it ain't showing off. You can back it up. You know, that's how I look at things.
So if you got a woman, you got a woman. So a lot of these other people need to just go out more and do that, but that's not going to change for some of these people.
And for anybody that may say, "Well, why are you talking about her like so or so like certain things on the internet where everybody can see?" Oh, trust me, if you saw Late Night with the Devil, we went into a fucking some weird ass shit that both of us were talking about, and then we were going to do it again for an upcoming episode, but I don't know when that's going to happen, because like I've been working non-stop the last couple of days. That's why I've not been able to be on as often. And plus, people have not been live. Like Jordan was live. I think the last 2 days I came on to his luncheon when I was closing up at work. He was saying that I went corporate. I'm like, yeah, I guess I did. But
shit happens sometimes, man. You gotta work. You work. Make that money.
Yeah. Just making money right now. Just sitting on my ass, fucking doing nothing for about an hour until everything starts.
So you're alive again.
So I can't really complain, really. Friday was a lot of work. I was sore by the time I got home Friday night. I don't think I got, because I went in at fucking, I think 10. I went in at 10:30, I think, and then I was there until like 12:40. So yeah, it was basically about 14 and a half hour shift.
Damn. At your work or this what you're doing right now?
Work. Yeah, because I do, like right now I've been doing like bartending for like and I get paid really good money with that. I bartend for like galas and shit. So I did a gala on Friday. I got reception on Tuesday. Tuesday. And then depending on if this conflicts with what I'm doing now, hopefully I'll have something else on the weekend as well for something. Because the company I work for, they do different things all over. Even like there may be even a chance I get to go to Louisiana next year for the Super Bowl to work for that. So.
Oh damn! Yeah. Super Bowl, man, you're making good money there.
Yeah, it's a very high end thing. So I get to do that, dress all nice and shit, and then goof around in this outfit for a few hours.
Oh, that's cool. So how long do you stay there for that? Where you're at right now? A couple hours?
Yeah, I'm here till. Yesterday I was here till 11, about 11:45, and today I'm here till like 10. I think 10:45, and then this is mainly my weekend. This is just really, even though I do get paid pretty decently, it's extra. It's just leisure for me because I do like doing this type of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Is it considered like a short film or independent or?
It's
without
more,
saying too much.
Yeah, I can't really say too much, but yeah.
Oh, that's cool, man. Hey, I'll see you on wherever I see you in that.
Yeah.
Getting killed or something.
Well, it's not nothing that's like, I'll say this, something that's film. It's more so like, I guess I'll say this regarding it. It's more so play aspects. So that type of stuff. So I guess unless you know somebody who's on Instagram who's in the area who films it, then yeah, I guess you'll see me. Or TikTok or wherever. Help, he'll post shit
blowing
nowadays.
Up in the ship. You're gonna be blowing out and coming out of the ship
Yeah, like my body hang out, shit like that. That
Oh.
would yeah. But like,
That's cool, man.
it's not the first time it came. Well, like, I did do a short film back in I think it was 2022, I think. And that's on my main channel. I think it's the first thing people see when they subscribe or they're about to subscribe, and then hopefully I may get back into doing that in this, I don't know about near distant future, but in the future at least, because I did enjoy that. And I'm sure if anybody watched that video, I'm sure some people got their rocks out, see me get killed twice.
I know one person that will. He's
Yeah, it's
right
like-
here.
That's like the closest anybody will ever get to touching me, because is what it is. That's why I always say with the internet. That's why I never honestly. That's why I never understand when people say, "Oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that," because let's be honest, no one's ever going to do anything. It's like, fuck, you can't if you got that much time that you want to physically beat up somebody over on the internet, you fucking have no life. I'm sorry.
No, say that because I wanted to beat up Arthur a while back, and I went over there.
Well, yeah, you're probably one of the only people that actually did go over there. It's like most of these people fucking don't they say it, but they don't do anything. It's like because again, they have to ask for their mom's credit card to get the money to fly over or whatever, drive over, whatever way that they have to do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And no decent mother in the world is going to be, oh, here's my card. Go book a flight to Podunk Town and go beat up this guy you have an issue with. And then and keep the card in case I need to bail you out.
I'm pretty sure I can go to Daniel's location if I offer to sleep with his mother. I'm pretty sure she'll give me a credit card information.
Yeah,
She'll buy me a plane ticket.
You gotta take a couple of shots of tequila before you indulge into activities with her. She's not there.
Yeah.
Daniel's mom, I'll tell Daniel to sit in the corner and be a good little cuck.
Because I was gonna say it's like I used to poke fun at Mr. Hillbilly, and I would say I'm gonna do you a solid. I'm gonna predate your mother and finally give her a proper non-inbred kid.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah,
at least
man.
that's she'll have a son or daughter she could be proud of.
Yeah, you're actually right, Kevin. Oh my god. God damn, yeah. I don't want to get no fucking STDs or some shit. Fucking Christ.
Poor lady over there dealing with the fat kid.
I never really answered the question of why.
I'm on standby until I think 7:30. That's why I was supposed to be back. Yeah, they just because everything starts at 8, so we just started. So it's like, oh, go out. And I was like, can I go smoke? He's like, yeah. I was like, all right, I'll see you 7:30. You have a good night.
Go ahead, Chase. What were you gonna say?
Now, Brian never answered the question. Apparently, remember he said that there was a rule that mommy and daddy can't sleep in the same bed together.
Yeah, they can't. She sleeps in the neighbor's house.
Like, who's a neighbor? Like a John Redcorn or some shit?
I'm not sure, but he says that the mom is at the neighbor's house most of the time, and that he sleeps with his dad, spooning.
He literally said that.
Yeah.
Last stream with him and Will.
I'm not really surprised on that. It's like, fuck.
Apparently, Brian lays on his stomach a lot while laying next to his daddy, and apparently his butt hurts in the morning for some mysterious reason.
So you listeners, I heard your channel got taken down. What happened with that?
I explained it earlier, but yeah, I don't know. Like,
I wasn't on here earlier.
yeah, I got taken down. Apparently, YouTube didn't even tell me what videos actually caused it. Just apparently for like cyberbullying or some shit.
Do you,
I'm thinking about it.
Do you think it has to? Do you think it has to do with that one where you interviewed the kids or something?
Interview the kids. What kids?
Of the small dick person.
Oh, well, I didn't really interview him. That's actually out of a 4-minute video where we were filming something already. There was other stuff that those kids said about him, but their faces were showing, so I couldn't show that part. So I only showed the part
okay.
where they're not showing. I mainly did that to tell Sean Sharp like to leave us the fuck alone. We want nothing to do with him. Because that motherfucker kept subscribing and commenting on our shit, like kissing our asses and all that. And I had to tell him, like, this is why I want nothing to do with you. The shit you've done to so many people on the internet, what you did to this person, her kids, the stuff you've given her kid, all the fucking abuse. I mean, fuck you, dude. He's like, hey, show the proof, show the proof. And so I showed that clip and shut him the fuck up. So,
Well, the only thing I don't agree with really is even filming the kids in general and posting even their voices, because in my opinion, that's like, regardless of what he did, he's still a piece of shit regardless.
I can upload the full video because they already knew I was filming because I saw the full video itself. I just pulled that one part out of it.
Oh, so they did know, like they know they
Yeah.
they were being filmed, okay? Because
We
that
were
was
filming.
the one thing that was the one thing because I heard about it, and I was like, did he learn? Because I was like, I don't think he's that stupid to do it under their noses.
No,
and
'cause
all that.
I have about a 4-minute video where we were filming something already, like we were playing games and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden something was going on, and so they brought Mr. Little Dick up, and like I said, there was other stuff that they said about him, but their faces were showing, so I didn't post that part.
Well, yeah,
So-
good, because that's not like.
Those were the parts where their faces were not showing. I mean, I did it mostly because Sean wanted to say, show the proof, so I showed the proof. Should explain to him like why I want nothing to do with a fuck boy like him.
Yeah, fair
So-
enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. So
I
people that dislike you, they
I could've-
took it.
I could upload the whole thing if I want to, but I mean, I don't want the kids being attacked.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't need to put, especially since they're not your kids. When like, regardless of anything, if anything, you would
I mean,
send them
they're
to the. You would
they're
send it to
18
the authorities and all that, or blur out their faces at least.
I probably could. Well, they're 18 now. I mean, but still, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, it's still like their kid. They're still underage at the time, so it's still kind of just doesn't look good. So like if you did, I just would suggest you just blur out the faces because
The video, I privated it like weeks ago. It was mainly just to keep up, just to show Sean, like, straight up, like, this is why I want nothing to do with you. Why I believe he's a true piece of shit. I don't care about the YouTube shit. It's the other stuff he's done in real life.
yeah.
Did he really steal a PlayStation?
Yeah, I mean, it was on my channel. Like, we even confronted him about it. Like, he tried to steal one of the kids' PlayStation at like 1:00 in the morning.
For what?
The kid
Like play
the
or
kid
sell
Little
it?
Dick kids, or were these little dick kids his kids, or were they like step kids or what?
No, well, he wasn't. Well, Sean was just staying over there. He wasn't dating the mother or anything like that.
But was
So-
it Crystal or was it somebody else's kids?
It was Crystal.
Did she know about the filming?
What, the filming of the video thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, me and her are still on Facebook and stuff like that. We're friends on
Oh, okay,
Facebook
so
and
she was aware of the video. Okay. As long as
Yeah.
the mother of the actual kids are aware, then that's still.
Like, me and Crystal are still on Facebook. Like, we're still friends on Facebook and stuff like that. Like, I'm not gonna get into too much details as far as like what's
Oh yeah,
like
it's nobody's business.
everybody's fucking business. So, but
Yeah. Like I
mean,
say certain things on here and all that, but I never go into.
it was something
Like,
that just that one little clip though. I felt I needed to be out there to explain to everybody like why we don't want nothing to do with Sean, because I know people like Grapple Vision and others want to know like why we cut ties with him and shit like that. Like, we don't care about his clickbaiting and his bullshit YouTube storyline bullshit. It was other stuff. Like, the guy in real life
I
is
was gonna say most people, but like if you said that Grapple Vision guy, besides him, like most of the other people, like most of us already know what type of person he is, so really no reminding is needed. Just because again we already know what type of person he is behind the scene or like on air and in real life. So
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know him very much, but from what I hear, him wanting to steal a PlayStation from kids, was he trying to play with the PlayStation, or he was trying to sell it for stuff?
I think it looked like he was trying to sell it because at the time he was needing money. He was bitching about YouTube not paying him enough. So when the kid caught him trying to steal it, he got mad. He actually broke the damn thing. I know, like, shortly afterwards, like, he got a new PlayStation, but I don't know as far as like who. I believe Crystal said that he bought it or whatever, but I don't know if it was with his money. I think it was with his parents' money because he shares a credit card with his parents.
Yeah.
Kind of like what CM Punk said. That kind of tells you what type of character he is.
Yeah, it was just that stuff and the way he was, like, even towards them. I mean, stuff like that, like him giving them, like, Xanax and whatever the fuck. I never trust a guy that's prescribed with Xanax and Valium, and so those kind of people will use it as a date rape drug too. They will do that. I'm not saying he's, but a lot of people I've seen, they'll try to use that stuff.
Yeah,
People
you
think
always want to be careful with when you say that type of stuff, because we all know, like, nowadays whenever anybody says, "Oh, accuse someone of that stuff," and then it goes out not in their favor, their reputation or their credibility goes out the window.
This is one part of the video what I didn't show when you see their faces was he explained, like, how he felt when he took that stuff, and, like, it sounded like he did take Xanax, that's for sure. And so I don't think he was lying.
Did they ever say Xanax?
It was in the clip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he admitted that, like, Little Dick gave them Xanax. So
Yeah, because I didn't really watch the full thing because as soon as there were kids involved, I just turned off because I was like, this is not for me.
Like, what, a few minutes of like a minute or two of it, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
So, but like I said, I wasn't planning on just keeping it up. I just put it up there just for the hell of it to say. Sean wanted the proof of what I said about why I don't want nothing to do with him, so I put it up. So I left it up for a while, then I just privated it. So it might have been that. I don't think it was just that. So
yeah, I still find it funny how my channel never got taken down with all the heat I got a few years back. I was like, fuck. I'm still shocked that channel never got fucking taken down.
The what? The heat with what?
Huh?
The heat with what? With who?
You saying the heat with who, or who was against you during that time that they could have flagged down your channel?
Who, me?
Yes, Cheat Home.
No, I was saying when I had a lot of heat a few years ago, I'm still shocked no one tried to take down my shit, or if they tried, they never succeeded. Like it was kind of weird. I thought that was gonna be the first thing that happened. Was when I went scorched earth on people. I was expecting people to flag the channel down or do whatever shit. But then again, even like with Arthur's channel stayed up for a long time until last year, I think. Then he had to make a new one.
Well, Arthur took his down because his parents made him. That's the thing.
Oh yeah, he took it down. It wasn't like I forgot. Never mind.
Yeah.
See, I don't remember every little bits of details of things because it's like, I'm just gonna be honest. It's too much and unnecessary shit that I need that I don't need in my headspace. I got a million different other things I'm worrying to worry about, let alone YouTube drama bullshit. I could pinpoint certain things recently and all that stuff, but it's like, fuck. That's why I say a lot of these people who remember every bits and details of things. It's like, do you have anything else? Do you do anything else with your time?
Yeah, I do that all day.
Well, you also have your family and shit. So and all that, and you work. It's not like you fucking are on the like nobody can be on the internet 24/7 unless they're getting paid to do it because and all that shit. They're
You like just filming yourself eating, sleeping, and doing God knows what.
Sadly, I have a lot of time. They give me too much time at work that I have. Like I said, I showed you, Chan. I have my computer, my two screens, my phone.
Oh yeah, so you can have it. Yeah, you can be playing some of the background and do your stuff and then all that. Yeah.
Yeah, and
so that's at least multitasking. You're doing all that while you're working, and you're keeping track. It's not distracting you from doing whatever. Like some of these people can't hardly having a proper attention span that they can't just have one thing or the other and all that. It's just how it is.
There you go. Let me see him working with these things.
But
what's up, Asian words person?
Yeah, because it's just like,
No, I know what you mean, man. I do have, like, I ain't gonna lie, I do have a lot of time during work to watch some random ass stuff because I have my headphones on, and then one screen I do all my drafting, and then on my other screen I have like YouTube on, and like I told you guys before, I watch old streams from everybody just to kind of get to know exactly why you guys don't like this guy or why this person doesn't like that person.
That's like when I was working at the like I can't really do it where the place I'm at now, but like when I was like doing convenience store shit, I was especially night shifts, I was able to do that a lot more where I could just put my headphones and fucking just put it on the background and listen to whatever. And so I would listen to older streams and just laugh about how dated some of those videos are with everything that happened later on in the timeline. And I'm like thinking, damn, that didn't age well.
Yeah. The one that I just go ahead.
Oh, I was like, nowadays I just I don't have the time to do it. It's like I'm more interested in just improving my craft and making good money. So I can't really and all that. Plus, again, I have a woman to take care of it at home, so I give her as much time as I can as well. She does all the home stuff with working too, so she's amazing for that. Like in fact, I think she's doing laundry right now, getting my clothes ready for Tuesday. Then we got a concert. We're going to a concert tomorrow. We're seeing Ginger at the Aztec, and then after that we're going, and then so I'm off tomorrow, and then I work Tuesday. And then I'm off, I believe, Wednesday and Thursday. I'll find out for sure on Monday, and then I'll go back working on the weekends.
Yeah.
So I can't really complain.
Yeah, the one video I recently watched, and I was talking to ZTV about it, was the one with some guy named Kunta.
Oh, yeah.
He was like talking shit about you and talking about you and ZTV, and he was pretty outspoken about you, that he wanted to beat you up or something like that.
Yeah, he was like, oh, I'll meet you at I'm in Brownsville, and then I'm like, okay, and I looked, I was like, oh, the poorest town in fucking Texas, okay, like you're really bad right now, huh? And then he was like, and then I told him, I said the location I'll be on this day. I said I'm going there for a drink. I'm like fuck, I know the people there. They don't care if some bullshit happens. I'm like, we don't have to worry about cops and shit, blah blah blah. I'm like fucking, hey, I'll meet me at this bar. I'll be outside drinking Jack and Coke while smoking a cigarette. And so I was like, because usually whenever if someone's that serious, I'm like, I'm not gonna have you interfere with what I'm doing that day. If you want to fight, you're on my time at that point. You're on my time. And I'll meet you, but it's going to be where the place of my choosing. And don't have to worry about cops or anything like that. Plus, again, with Texas being a mutual combat state, you don't have to worry about that as long as someone's there to kind of like a security officer or whatnot. Anyway, I was like, okay, I'm going to be downtown anyway that day. I'm going to go grab a drink. I already had all that planned out. I think I was working that day, so I was going to get off of work and go grab a drink. So I was like, let me go. I'll grab a drink. If you show up, you show up. If you want to throw down, we'll throw down. If you don't show up, you're not wasting my time because I was already going to be there anyway. So that's just how I did things. And then he was like, you didn't give me the address. I'm like, oh, no, I gave you the address. I said loud and live and in living color. And, it's not my fault. You were just too scared to show up. But I don't have any, like, honestly, because, again, it's everybody wants to fight me. Usually it's not the other way around. So at that point, and then nobody's ever stepped up to the plate. Therefore, it just, whenever I hear her say, I want to fight you, I'm like, all right. If you want to fight, like, if someone wants to fight, then, hey, we'll go for it. Give me all you got. Like I haven't I saw his miss last fight I got into. The guy was fucking disappointing. So one slap he went down. After that I was like, okay. So it was like, I can't really fucking, what's what I'm looking for? I never take anybody's words nowadays for like as gospel. You know, if they say something, 9 times out of 10 they're not about it,
Right.
and that's just how it is. Like
Yeah,
Sloppy, I if you told me, like if you said, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna come down and say," I would believe you because you've actually made the effort to go other places, whether it's Arthur or whatnot. Like that would be like, okay, okay.
I am going to
I
San
ex-
Antonio though.
Huh?
I'll beat you up. I am going to San Antonio during the NBA season, so be
Oh, the
ready to
NBA
get beat
season?
up.
What if the Spurs win though?
No,
Spurs
fuck
win
that. I'm
because.
gonna fight someone. I'll fight someone over there.
Oh, okay, good, okay. Yeah,
Or
'cause
wearing
I'd
a
be
Spurs jersey, I'll punch him.
cocaine. But yeah, it's like you know, but like for Sloppy, for example, like like you say, I like you know, it's like, but most of these other people, they just, you know, anybody who ever says that type of shit, they're never about it, and that's just again, that's just how people are. That's why I never take what anybody says on the internet seriously, because it's plus sometimes it's funny whenever people do take what I say seriously, like in regards to certain matters. Oh, he said this about me. I'm like, I guess it's true if you really are that harped on about it. I can only imagine how it is when you're when someone in your area comes up to you and calls you the same thing. Oh, he
Yeah,
called me a fat fuck. I can only imagine what the girls say about you in your neck of the woods or guys.
yeah. It
That's
seemed
how that's
was,
how it is, you know.
it was a pretty intense conversation you guys had with each other that in that stream.
Yeah.
Very, he didn't like what I guess you guys said. Fuck them kids, and I guess he took it literally. And
Yeah, because yeah, that's why I told my girl one time because she'll make some kind of not controversial jokes, but like she'll make some jokes kind of like I would make, but someone's even more fucked up than me. That's why I love her to death because she kind of makes. She goes, I'm like thinking that's fucked up, and that's coming from me. But I tell her, so yeah, be a little careful with exactly what you say because that could get you. You could have a lot of people getting all mad over nothing, even if it's a joke.
yeah, people get upset quick. So,
That's like
oh hell no.
that's like why I tell
Okay.
people I'm like when I'm working somewhere and I tell people I like, hey, watch your mouth. It's a children's establishment. God fucking damn it. And they're like, you said it's true. Like, yeah, fuck them kids. We're just here to make money. And somebody's gonna take that and fucking think it's fucking you mean it literally or whatnot. I'm like thinking you are fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's this generation we have nowadays. You know.
Yeah. That's why
People say
like that's why I think I'm a good reader of the room. Like I know, like if I'm in certain places, whether it's in restaurants, bartending, whatnot, I could, like, okay, when I was at the gala, for example, I was, you know, very formal, a lot of rich white people. So you kind of knew what exactly you had to be in terms of like presenting yourself to them and all that. You couldn't be like saying, hey, how's your night going? Oh, it's great, fucking A. You know, you couldn't say that type of shit, you know, like that. So I'm pretty good at reading the room, either whether it's my coworkers or whether it's the people around me to know, okay, this is what I need to do. It's how I need to properly talk, if you will.
Right.
But this is the one thing I always say to people, you know, love me, hate me, whatnot. Just know that I may dislike some people, but I usually never hate people. At least not anymore, because hate's a strong word. And to me, I could go on and on and on talking shit about whoever, like say whatever about whoever, but knowing that I always look at it this way: I am living a better life than them. Clearly, as people, as not only people could see, but also just in my own space, in my own heart, or in my own head, if you will. To me, that's the better revenge with some of these people, is that I'm living a better life than them. I could go and you know, like I may not be driving a Lamborghini or whatnot, or maybe riding a bus, but fuck, I can, like again, even before I was in a relationship, I said that I said that never stopped me from getting to a girl's place. You know, that's why I was called. That's why I was called. One person called me the bus riding pimp, because as long as there was a bus route, I'd get over there.
Hey, I'll get to you, girl. But it might take a little while, but I'll get there.
Hey, just
Hey, as long as you're happy, man.
Yeah.
The main thing is being happy.
And that's the most important thing. Not only about living a better, because you could be fucking making money, you could be doing whatever you're doing that's providing for you and or your family, but if you're not happy, then what's the fucking point? So
Yeah,
I could say I'm fucking like making good money, I'm happy, and like again, like unlike some of these people, I don't need this YouTube bullshit to be relevant to people who don't even matter. No offense to anybody, no offense to y'all. I'm just saying that to the general audience, if you will.
Mm-hmm. No, as
And
long
that's
as
just-
people live poor and they're happy as fuck.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with living that regular life.
Or,
You're making up to pay your bills and stuff like that, and you come home and spend time with your kids and whatnot, family type thing, and you can watch your movies or there's nothing wrong with that simple lifestyle. It's actually better than going on. There's so much shit going on in the real world right now. So
Yeah. That's why
Look
I
at
always
Twitter.
tell people. So I don't.
No, you look at
That's why I
Twitter, though,
always
I
say I don't care about whatever like whatever's going on in the world, as long as it's not affecting me or anybody I care about. I don't care. As long as it's not impacting me or what. Because are these people, whatever's going on, whether it's war, whatever, are they writing my checks? No. Are they giving me head at 2 a.m.? No. Are they fucking making me dinner? No. Are they giving me food to make dinner? No. So why, like,
if the war did escalate, it would cause problems. It's the same thing with the whole port worker strike. I mean, if that strike
I
kept,
heard about that, yeah.
that would have affected us because it would have
that
affected.
doesn't affect me. Like, if we went into World War III where we got to that point, then yeah, it would affect me and people I care
No, I'm
about.
also talking about the port strike as well. When all stuff, like shipments of supplies of food and things like that from Maine, Texas, the port workers were on strike. So it would have
I
been
heard
less
about that.
if they kept on being. They went back to work because they couldn't be on strike for much longer. They need the money. So
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the problem with these unions is that you can't especially even in wrestling, you don't have these big heads helping you or unionizing with you. You're gonna run out of funds eventually. And you're just gonna have to suck up and go back into work. That's why
some of these
with me,
people on the internet, they need to try work for the ports. It's hard work, but you're making over 30 an hour. Make a man out of you. I mean, come on. Just do that, have nothing but, coffee and ground beef for 3 months while working that. Make a man out of you.
you think about doing that, Ulysses?
I do fine with what I'm doing right now, but I'm just saying for all these younger people that don't really know much about it, don't do much. They need to learn about hard work and learn to take care of themselves.
Yeah.
Send them to the mining
A
field.
part of me wouldn't even mind doing it, to be honest. If I didn't have a job and I wasn't making good money, I would probably do it. I wouldn't mind
Do you
working
make as much money as if you were doing the mining stuff or the port stuff? I'm talking about one job, not two.
If I was doing one job, no, because with one job, I mean, it's I make 20 something an hour, but over there, it's making between 30 to 40 or something an hour if you're doing the port work.
Yeah.
But those people that went on strike, they want more money. They want a 50% increase or so. God damn.
Like with me right now, the bartending job is literally just is my bread and butter right now. I'm making good money, whether it's just on the money itself or the tips. What I'm doing now, this is, yes, I'm getting paid to do it, but this is leisure. This is something I'm doing just because I want to have fun. The other one, I'm being more professional and all that. So if I left this job today, if I just walked out right now, I wouldn't need it. It's just for fucking leisure. It's for me. I don't even really care about the money. It's just, hey, I'm getting paid to do this, so fuck it. Why not? If they told me I was not getting paid, I would just be like, okay, as long as it doesn't conflict with my other job, I have no issue. But since the pay's about the same as what I'm making with at least for the hourly aspect of it, So it
Hopefully,
doesn't
you're
like,
charging your girlfriend rent.
huh?
Hopefully, you're charging your girlfriend rent. You're her master. She's got to pay the rent.
Pay everything.
No, she helps out. She helps out with whatever. Plus right now she's waiting. She's working like a part-time thing right now because she's about to start a new job where she's gonna be getting paid about I think 22 an hour. So, and she'll be working five days a week. So she's gonna be making some good fucking money. So
And there's a lot of jobs over here in the area that's where like they're paying good money and stuff. But a lot of people don't want to work, or they work
Yeah.
part time. A shitty ass fucking job.
like for example, I could literally just do this job on the weekends and we'd have more than enough to sustain and thrive off of just her one job. But I told her, I said, and she even asked me about doing it. She asked me if I wanted just to be like the stay-at-home person to keep up with the apartment and all that. And I told her, no, I want to fucking work. I can't I wouldn't mind doing it, just sitting at home, just not doing anything, just being able to clean and do whatever else, take the dogs out for walks. Well, one dog, because her dog's a pit bull, and she's house trained, so I take her out.
Wait. She's got a pit bull,
Yeah,
and you got a. What would you say? You had a what was it? Applehead Chihuahua.
yeah, they're actually best friends.
Oh my
Actually,
god!
funny enough, the pit bull is more scared of her than she's scared. She was scared of her. They're both girls, but she was more scared. The pit bull was more scared of her than the other way around, which I thought was fun when they first met, because it was right when she moved in.
Kind of weird if the Applehead Chihuahua was a boy and trying to fuck the pit bull.
That would have been funny. But she no, they got along great. They're laying together, all that good stuff, and so it's been nice. It's been nice, It's been like fucking and then fucking I just gotta make sure, because again she's the pit bull I don't have to worry about with guests, because even when I first met her she was very affectionate to me. So like whenever I have guests over, because I'll have a few people coming in from different states from the YouTube world next year, I got at least I think I got one or a few for the spring. I got that's kind of where it's locked right now. I got one and possibly two coming in around July the 4th, and then another one will most likely be coming back in November. So we got a few returns and a few new one new person coming down, but I will keep the identity of the new person under wraps. But I think that new person is going to be chilling with me and my girl for that week and all that, from my understanding. That way they can save on rent, hotels and all that other stuff. So, and then probably the other person that comes in November is probably going to do the same, is chill at my place for the week and all that. So we got just be careful. You're laying where the same exact area Mason was with that stripper and all that.
Like, what would you rather have? Like freaking Mason with another dude and then skeeting all over the couch?
Well, I'm not someone who's like, hey, whatever preference anybody is, as long as they ask, hey, I want to have somebody over, is it okay? I'm like, yeah, as long as they're okay with the couch, I don't care. Hey, as long as me and my girl approve of it, I don't care. It's like I don't mind. Hey, you're a guest here, and I would feel like if I'm like, let's say I was single and I bring a girl over, like hell, when me and my girl were first starting dating, I brought her over for the first time overnight. Well, she already came by beforehand, but this is the first time she spent the night, and that was when Dragon was here, and I just made sure, I asked her if she was asking if she could come stay tonight, and I asked Dragon just because he was a guest, and I don't want him to feel like, I want to make sure he's cool with it and all that. He's like, yeah, sure. And that actually worked out because she really likes Dragon, so it's like and all that. She's been asking when next time. I'm like, yeah, well, we'll see. But Oh no, I was just saying that I'll have some more people coming down this coming year, and it's gonna be just probably just tune in to David 3000's channel to see who comes down and who comes back and whatnot.
Who is it? We want to know on the next episode of Chilling
Dragon
with
Balls.
David.
I know, right?
That's cool. Hey, that's cool, man. That you get connections and you're able to meet up with these people. That's for me. When I started chatting with random people online, I was like, I'm never gonna meet none of these motherfuckers. What the fuck? But then you get to know certain people. You're like, oh yeah, you seem cool to meet up in person and shit like that. And I guess that's what your guys' friendships are, because you guys known each other for numerous amount of years.
Yeah, like it was funny because like when I had Dan and Trips down here the first time, that was really cool. Now that was they live not they live a few hours from me, so it wasn't like a massive leap compared. Like, and then you had like Mason who drove down here from where he lives, and that's he told me it was like a 12-hour flight, and so that was like a big one. And then who was it? When fucking trying to think who else. And then when Dragon came down, that was another big one, coming down and all that.
Yeah, that he looks like
For
like
how
one of
long?
the movie characters.
Okay, you're good. Rock's okay though? Okay, I'll keep an eye on him.
Have you seen that movie Bloodsport? He looks
Yeah.
like one of those Filipinos in that movie. But I know he's not Filipino. He's what did he tell me? Duong. He's like a minority when it comes to Asians.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh shit. All right.
Yeah.
Ahung. What is it?
And that was cool also, just meeting him at the airport and shit, being able to take him on a tour. I told him, I said, you're gonna get the full House of Shade experience, bus rides and all.
Hey, that's what it has to. You save a lot of money like that. Shit, it's expensive
Yeah,
nowadays.
it's like
man.
fuck,
Yes.
you can't it's like, there you go. Very welcome. What are you doing tonight? What's your role tonight? You have fun, all right?
Her role be standard woman on top position.
I don't know. I like these cool people. I can't really get all that. Plus I can't, even if I wanted to say it, I'm taken. I respect I like a lot of people nowadays. I still respect the city of relationships and all that shit.
Yes, stay with one woman and stay forever.
So you also gotta be careful with who you date. You don't want to rush things. You don't want to make sure get to know the woman a little bit more, because I'll be honest, like a lot of these women around here, they have a lot of shit in their fucking closet. Like they won't tell me, but I'll find out from other people.
Well,
And like what?
I just wanted to ask you, what made you go all the way? Like when you were with, because you were with Crystal, correct?
Yeah.
What made you like go all the way over there? Like I know you have family up there, but was that the main reason, or was it just because that's a mighty?
It was mostly just for family, because I mean most of them was already up there, and I thought maybe now was a good time to make a change, because I was living in Texas and shit. I didn't like the last relationship I was before her. I was not all too happy. Like
So outside the relationship ending, what was that the main reason that drove you to come back to Texas?
I decided to come back to Texas because it's hard to find decent work up there, to be honest. And plus living up there is expensive. And I know
I can imagine.
I'm good at finding work down here, and I make more money. So I thought, you know what, fuck it, I'll come down here, keep doing this thing. And then, it was actually a good decision, because when COVID hit, things got really fucked up, and it would be hard for people.
But what, like you were saying, you were making good, like my question, because like we both we both worked at pizza places before. So
Right.
why were you working like at pizza places? Then go from that to working at higher paid jobs.
That was actually because the person I was with before Crystal, I was working at Caterpillar, and that one pays good and everything. But when I was with my ex, I was working between 5 to 7 nights a week, and she didn't like that. working like 10 to
Oh, so
12 hours.
you're working there just to maybe be able to have
It
more
was
time to spend with her.
it was mostly even before I got with her, I was doing the job, and she didn't like the fact that I was like working almost every night, or I'd be sleeping a lot during the day. So, I mean, for her, I chose to switch to another job, which I switched to Pizza Hut. Sadly, I did that, so my money dropped a lot, and
Yeah, yeah.
and I noticed a lot of money was being spent while I was with her, and I was noticing like certain charges on things that didn't need to be charged. Multiple
Was
hospital
she
visits.
working at the time?
She was working, but she jumped from like job to job. She didn't like this job or switched to another job. So it was
Oh,
very,
okay.
so that was the thing. And it was mostly me paying for a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
So
like,
it,
like right,
it
like right
came to
now
the
with me.
point where I
Oh,
just,
go ahead.
I was saying, it came to the point where, let's just say I was getting tired of like, it's not really a healthy relationship when you're having to
Yeah,
count, when you're keeping all your money in your pants and you're having to counting it like every 5 minutes, making sure it's all there.
Oh damn.
yeah.
That,
Like in
it's
relationships,
something I did
nothing.
not like.
You
And
know
when
what's
she wanted
saying
me,
about? Oh, go ahead. My bad.
you know what I'm saying? And what made us decide to split was she finally got approved for housing. She got housing. She wanted me to move with her. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. And she was moving to an area where I worked my ass off to get away from, to move out of. And I was not going back to that shit. Fuck that.
Yeah, no, I get that. You know, you got to like, you know, I've been in those types of situations where either A, you're not providing enough, or B, you're providing too much, and it's like where's the medium? Like you got to be able to, you know, like even when I was
I just,
married,
I
you
didn't
know,
see myself being happy in that kind of relationship and the way things were going. So, yeah, me and her split. And I mean, I haven't heard from her in a while. I mean, she can hit me up anytime. Like, we settle things afterwards. And so she's doing her own thing and whatnot. So it is what it is. She can hit me up anytime just to talk. I'll never date her again. That's for sure. So,
yeah. Well, it's like when I was married, you know, I was a stay-at-home dad for a good period of that period, which I was fine with, because it's like fuck, you know, that was how I was able to get a good relationship with my daughter and shit at the time. And so, you know, but it wasn't like she wasn't working. It was like she was getting disability. So it was like a lot like she could have stayed home and been a parent while I could have worked and gotten some extra money. And her spending habits were shit.
if I had lived with her in the government housing, I wouldn't be able to do the stuff I'm doing now because I'd be making too much. It would have
Yeah,
complicated things. And
that would have been the other issue, because that was kind of a similar situation with me and all that. Like now, like I could, like literally right now, I could go wherever, I could move wherever. I'm fine where I'm at. I've always said that, like if ever, like the time that like it may change once she starts her job, her main job. We may think about moving somewhere else, but like, you know, it's like we've either thought about like, you know, moving for that reason, or if later down the line we maybe think about starting a family or whatnot. Just depends on how everything pans
starting a
out, you know.
family. I thought you didn't want any more kids.
Love can make you do different things, or make you do different things, you know. I'm not like it was funny because we both were not one to have kids until we met each other, and then we kind of started talking about that later on. And yeah, that there later on down the line there may be another me running around. God help the world.
I told the person I'm seeing now, like we started dating on September 12th. And I told her, like, she's known me for a while. She knows, like, I'm busy quite a bit, working two
Was that
jobs
the
and
girl
doing.
that was in your was that the girl in your little that bed video that you posted before your child got taken down?
I'd rather not say. I mean, because all people are already saying some weird stuff. Somebody in the comments was saying apparently, oh, she looks like she was like 15 or something. No, she's not. She's in her
Yeah.
20s.
Oh,
So I'm
shit.
not too much into that.
Well, shit, I was dating a 37-year-old at one point. They were fucking thinking she was underage. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you, fucking? I'm like, hell. I said, shit. I said, dang, you really think she looks that young? Okay, well, I guess I could be a compliment to her, but fuck. It's like, goddamn. I'm like, you are a reach at this point.
No, but the person I'm seeing, I mean, she knows what my life is, and I told her straight up that, like, she knows, like, as far as, like, we're taking things slow with her, and she's doing her own thing. I'm doing my thing. I'm not changing what I'm doing right now. I have my reasons for what I'm doing. So if things work out, I mean, between me and her, then great. If they don't, I mean, I'm not gonna be crying about it or walk in front of a truck and get struck or whatever the fuck, like some idiot.
Yeah, you got fucking yeah. It's like fuck.
It's not that hard. I mean, because I've stayed off away from dating and relationships for about what almost 2 years now or whatever the fuck. So I said with this, it's like, why not? Fuck it. The holidays are coming up, so whatever the fuck. And so yeah.
You got like the old saying is you gotta focus on yourself before you're even, because if you can't take care of yourself, or you can't if you don't have whatever about yourself, then how in the fuck are you gonna be like that?
I can take care of myself. I'm just like really focused on certain things I'm trying to look forward to. Not just with holidays stuff like that. I mean, but also, WrestleMania and things like that, and also other real life stuff as far as living wise.
Is she going with you, or is she not a wrestling fan?
She's going with me, so we're mostly gonna enjoy the thing of Vegas. She's never been to Vegas either, so I've already paid for the plane tickets and stuff like that. So tickets don't come out till like 25th, but there's a pre-sale on the 23rd, so I'm gonna buy tickets then. Already got the hotel and everything else. So
you're able to cancel everything though if for some reason it gets sold out, right?
What do you mean?
Are you able to cancel everything if let's say you're not able to go, or are you still going to go just for the fuck of it?
Here's the thing: if my the hotel is not refundable, I don't. So I spent quite a bit on that, like well over almost $2,000 on that, and then the plane tickets. If I don't use the plane tickets, it'll just go into my account where those extra flyer miles, whatever you want to call it, or something else, and then the Mania tickets. It's going to be an option if I want to buy that insurance thing or whatever, to where I could just sell them on Ticketmaster or whatever. So it wouldn't really matter. But I plan to go. I'm not letting anything fucking stop me. Even if I got a fucking cast on my leg, I'm still going to fucking go. I'm still going to go.
How much is going to be your spending limit? Because I know the tickets for a lot of these PLEs have gone up quite a bit since probably the last time I went to one.
As far as tickets go?
Yeah, well, what's like your amount that you'll be willing to spend, and then like what's your if let's say the good seats are like a couple, because I heard rumors that front row is like $50,000 for like the premium stuff.
Yeah, I'm
VIP shit.
not spending no $50,000. I mean, it really, because it's not just gonna be me that's gonna be going. Like me and my friends, like they're also gonna buy tickets.
I'd be like, if you have $50,000 to spend right now, what the fuck are you doing on here?
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, no, but I mean, it all depends, because my friends want to buy seats where we're all sitting next to each other. It's also depending on how much they could spend on their tickets as well.
Yeah,
so
just be wary of that, because I've been hearing the ticket price for a lot of these people.
If they can't make it for some reason, then I'll just buy tickets for me and her. So
yeah.
I mean, I don't even know what the prices are going to be for WrestleMania. So on the 23rd, I got a friend who's looking at that, and so we're all going to sit down and see which seats are the best. We're going to get them as quickly as we can. That way we have the right seats and stuff and get that done with.
But do you know your pricing amount that you're willing to spend on it? Like what's the most you would spend on a ticket for WrestleMania?
Well, if it's for both nights, like I said, this is going to be Las Vegas. And it's not just, I'm not buying just a ticket for me. I'm buying a ticket for my girlfriend too. So I won't go more than, Christ. It really depends on the seating. I mean, I could spend, if it was like $2,000 a seat, I mean, I probably would do that. It depends on the seat though, if it's good seats or not.
Yeah.
So I won't go more than a total of $5,000 when it comes to seats. I know people are gonna say that's the same, but it's WrestleMania, it's Vegas. I'm gonna enjoy myself. I've never been to Las Vegas, and I deserve this shit, because throughout the whole pandemic, I didn't do much except work and stay at home. That was like for what, 2 years or so? I just worked.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing, because I'm keeping my eyes out on the tickets. I have not gotten anything. I do have a friend of mine up there that's going to provide room and board for either me and or my girlfriend if we both decide to go. So I already got that part. I just need to get the flights. But I'm trying to think smart about this. I'm just gonna wait until the tickets are up, because I'll probably have my limit of how much I'm gonna spend for decent seats. and we'll go from there. Once I get the tickets, then I'll go into the room and flight aspect. So I don't have to,
if you already got a place to stay up there, all you gotta do is pay for the flight and then tickets. And then once you pay for the tickets, you got about 3 or 4 months just to pull your money together. And when you go there, just either gamble, stuff, whatever the fuck.
oh,
Proud
fuck,
new-
I'm doing that shit. I'm just gonna go. I may have I'm just gonna go have fun, probably eat some restaurants and stuff. But that's if I go, because again, it just depends on the amount of tickets. And then, but like I said, I'm thinking smart about this. Instead of spending all my money right now, I'm gonna wait until tickets are done. Once I get my ticket, then after I'll go do everything else I need to do for the time being, because then I have still many months to wait to save up for the extra shit outside the flight and all that. But the flight I'll probably get right after.
The flight's not even going to cost that much if you buy it early. I mean, the flight, because
Yeah.
like I said, flying from here to Vegas is only like 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
And the tickets I bought for the plane tickets, I think they costed like $240 for both.
For a round trip.
Yeah, round trip for both me and my girlfriend. So
250 or 240 for each, or just 240 together?
$240 for both of us round trip.
That's not bad. That's not
So-
bad.
120 each, so it's cheaper when you buy it early. I got
Yeah.
looking at seats to see how much it was around that number. So
That's not bad. But I gotta get going, guys. It was a pleasure talking to y'all.
For
And
sure.
you enjoy the rest of your 150th stream and all that,
Yeah.
and all that good stuff. So, y'all take care. I'll see
All
y'all
right,
next
man.
time.
For
Later.
sure. Enjoy your thing going on. But yeah, man, I'm most likely to be there. I don't know if I'm gonna be at WrestleMania, like go to the show, but I'm
You don't
gonna
even-
be there.
you don't even have to. I mean, Sloppy, you could just go there just to hang out and have a good time because I'm going to be there for about like at least 5 days.
Yeah. Like I'll be there December again. I go to Vegas often because I'm a gambler. I like to gamble.
Oh, I never gamble, so I'm going to give it a try and see what my luck is. If I can win at least 200 grand, I mean, I'll be a happy dude.
Yeah, don't go with the hopes of winning a lot of money because that's when you lose more money. so go with the set amount that you're gonna use, because if you go over and you try to chase your losses, then
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure, like, I'm gonna have my girlfriend hold my card and all that stuff. I'll bring a certain amount of cash with me, but that's it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, fucking hell, give me the gift of being able to gamble and make a lot of money. Give me that stupid power.
It's cool. Vegas is cool. I like Vegas.
Funny
I
though,
go to
because
shows.
I told Arthur about it. He says he's willing to meet me, but for some reason he doesn't want to see you. Like, what the fuck?
No, he doesn't want me to pick him up. He
Oh.
doesn't want me to know where he lives, even though I already know where he lives. But he doesn't want me to pick him up and drop him off. And I'm like, you're saving yourself a bus ride to the strip. If I just on my way to the strip, I pick you up. And
I
you
told
know,
Arthur, like, we're gonna meet up, and I think it'd be crazy, like, if I buy Arthur an escort.
No, I don't think he. I don't think he will. I think he'll get all nervous. I don't know.
Don't be just grab that bitch by the hips and fuck the shit out of it. Give her the
Yeah.
reptilian power bomb.
Yeah, I don't think Arthur will want to engage in sexual activities with the woman, you know. But
He
I'm
might-
sure he'll do
He
karaoke.
doesn't have a fucking choice. You will take the escort, Arthur, and you will like it.
I'm trying to convince him, but I'll be there in December, so I'm gonna hit him up again, and hopefully this time he answers and drives or takes an Uber to where I'm staying at, and I can give him some tequila shots and see how he acts when he's a little intoxicated. See if he acts more outlandish when it comes to his conversations. Maybe he turns normal after a couple of shots of tequila. His conversation is turned normal instead of conspiracies, and he's a normal person when he drinks. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see if he.
Get him to marry a trans dude or something after a few shots.
Man, he'll back out. Yeah, get him.
I mean, another thing, though, I mean, the whole Predator thing. I mean, like, I made a Twitter not long ago. I haven't done much, but I looked at different stuff on Twitter, and there's some weird, like, you know, like YouTube, like, you got these new people that are trying to catch predators and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, on YouTube, I mean, on Twitter, there's literally videos of people meeting up with predators and beating the shit out of them.
Oh yeah, I seen a couple.
Yeah. There was also one video where a predator, I think it was in jail, or he got the shit beaten out of him by a bunch of guys. Like they were hitting him with bats and metal pipes and shit.
Oh
He,
damn.
there was so much fucking blood. Oh my god! At the same time, they're ripping his pants off.
We're gonna
I did.
indulge
They were
in some activities.
like, I'm surprised Twitter allows that shit. Like a guy getting beaten to death. I guess he's a predator. That's one thing, but goddamn, like the
Well,
guy's
it's
getting.
like I don't know. I don't know if you've seen it, but for some reason, this past like couple weeks ago, my suggestions were baby breastfeeding.
Mhm.
I don't know if your suggestions gave you the breastfeeding for mothers or something like that, and it's like a OnlyFans model, teaching you, quote unquote, teaching you how to breastfeed, and they show their boobs.
Well, they were already doing that. I don't know if they still do it now, but they were already doing that shit on YouTube way back.
No,
I
okay,
don't know
well
if
then I'm barely getting it, and I like girls that do try on hauls, and it's like see through.
they. I mean, like YouTube. Back in the day, I remember that women made channels where they showed how they breastfed or how to do it. That stuff like that. It was, you know, so
Yeah,
YouTube allowed that. I don't know if they do it now.
yeah.
It's
So I
hard to
was
say.
kind of binge watching some of these try on hauls. I was like, damn it, why are you putting a tight, dress with no bra on, and now it's on YouTube? What the hell? Kids watch this, but I'm an adult, so it's okay for me. But not the damn kids. But it sucks that they use it for educational purposes. That's how they get away with it, because it's for educational purposes. That's why they're able to show their boobs, like the whole nipple and everything. Not and it's not blurred out. It's the whole.
I
If you're an
mean,
adult if you're watching
that's been
this,
around for quite a while. I mean, yeah, I know those. I know there's people like Daniel Rolfo try to jerk off to that stuff quite a bit. I'm sure he
yeah,
does.
yeah, he
Just
does. He does.
he's probably
Have
listening
you
to this
seen
right
him?
now. Us talking about he's gonna.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
what?
He have you seen him? He doesn't leave his room. He eats his food and stays in his room and watches porn all day, while his mom is just fucking doing nothing. You know what I'm
Well, I
saying?
mean, I don't know what's with his mom, but I know she'll make the excuse. Oh, he has autism. Blah blah blah. Uh, People like Daniel, let him do whatever. I mean, he's nobody really important, to be honest.
We
People,
fuck with him a lot because he does all these things. So if he's not online, we don't give a fuck. But when we hear about him being online, then that's when we fuck with him, because we don't want those
yeah,
type of people.
if he's starting trouble or doing some stuff he shouldn't be doing, like if he's talking to a 13-year-old girl on Twitter again or all that shit, I get it.
Right.
So, man, it's just weird now because some of these people that are getting caught for talking to minors and shit, they immediately use the disability card. Like even in real life around here, some of these people get caught and they want to say they try to use their disability as an excuse.
Right. Yeah. And but the sad thing is that you can't deny, like you can't say, oh, you're not mentally ill. They have to believe it, and sadly, the justice system is a little bit more lenient when it comes to people with a disability, because they're in their minds is like, oh, he's still a kid, but in reality, he knows what he's doing. They know what they're doing, but because they claim they have a disability, they go a little bit more lenient, and they they say they understand what's going on, and then it's like, nah, you're traumatizing the kid.
I remember that in a video when someone confronted Daniel and his mom came on and was saying, "Oh, well, my son has autism and all that."
Mm,
So,
yeah, yeah,
but
and that's that part.
is usually going to use that as an excuse to talk to a 13-year-old girl on Twitter, saying, "Oh, you're cute" and all this other shit. Like, no.
Yeah, they'll use anything for them to excuse themselves. Every person. That's why it sucks for us, because most of the time the people that we catch or we expose, they say, "Oh, I have a disability," or my mind is of a 10-year-old, and I'm this, I'm that, and I'm like, well, that still doesn't. You're 28, 29, 30. You're still, what you're doing, and they use the disability, and then people call us out because they're like, oh, you're only harassing people with disabilities. That's why you're able to call them out because they're easily, manipulated to do things. And I'm like, no, we never made him do something. They did it themselves. Then someone told us, and then that's when we, called them out. If we, we didn't set them up. They set themselves up by talking to these kids, and then now they're blaming it on disabilities. And then people are like, "Oh, you guys are bullies and this and that." And I'm like, "No, they are the people causing this trauma to these kids, and then they're blaming it on their disability. It's stupid. It's crazy."
Yeah.
I guess.
It's like the whole thing with the EDP thing. He got caught not once but twice. He's still not in jail, and apparently he's back on YouTube uploading content. It's another thing that made me realize, like, I mean, I can't. YouTube is just totally screwed up, and even the justice system. I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore.
Yeah.
I'm also seeing things of a lot of people, even with women nowadays. Like, there's been a lot of women finding out the false rape accusations. A lot of women have been caught fucking lying. And there's so many people that have been just thrown in jail without an actual fair trial. That were in there for like at least 5 years or so. You look at that shit. It's hard. You can't trust the justice system at all. You can't even trust many women nowadays either.
Yeah, some women, they'll take advantage nowadays. And, some women want to be taken care of, and they'll find a guy that, has a little bit of money, and they'll...
No. They'll also want revenge. Like, if the guy doesn't want anything to do with that girl anymore or something, or they get into a fight, she'll make some shit up and then they'll get arrested. Like Andrew Tate, I mean, no evidence on him. They still threw him in fucking jail for like 3 months.
Yeah, and then they let him go, and then now I think, isn't he back in there or something like that, or is he...
Well, they found nothing on him. They could only hold him for so long, but then they let him go. So, I mean, fucking hell. But there's also like these college kids that are being accused of doing that to girls, and I'm finding out there's one kid who was he was a college he was a high school football player. He gets charged for it. Apparently, he was in there for 5 years, and then the girl confessed that she lied and ruined his young life. He spent his 18th birthday in a fucking jail.
Man, yeah, that's sometimes it's crazy if people they say something and then they don't do their due diligence to check if it's true. They're just like, "Oh, you're going to jail," and then if you don't have bail money, then you're gonna be there until we find out if you're guilty. And that sucks because if you have the funds, then you're able to get out. But if you're poor or you don't have the funds to bail, you're in there for no reason. And then they find out you're
known predators are not going to jail, and then people that are innocent are immediately going to jail. It's just some fucked up shit.
Yeah, well, look at the guy that I posted on my video. He admitted he had intercourse with his sister, and he went to jail, and he lied to the police, and he was able to get out.
Is he on YouTube? Or is it a different site?
Yeah, he's on YouTube.
Could you post the link like in the private chat? I mean, if you post it in the public thing, flag it. If I say private chat.
Let me find him right here.
I already know the dude.
Let me see. How do I? Okay. Copy.
In the private chat.
Okay. All right. Put it on the private chat. But that guy admitted to having intercourse with his sister. Well, and from what they say, she was 8. And
She was.
Yeah, he was. I think he was like 15 or 16, and she was 8. And he, did stuff with the sister. Parents found out, and he lives in a group home, like a assisted living kind of thing.
Yeah.
And he sent a dick pic to a minor. I have the dick pic. It's not a big one. Maybe after I end the stream in a little bit, I'll post it. I'll put it on my image on my PFP, and you'll see that.
You don't have to send me that shit. I don't need to see that shit.
Yeah, I'm telling you, we see a lot of weird shit.
We've dealt with people before that show them their dicks and they were fucking small as hell. I mean, Yeah, I'm not really interested in all that shit.
All right. I won't send. I won't show you. But
Yeah, I don't,
the pubic
I'm not
hairs are
really.
almost the same size.
I'm not really into looking at another man's junk.
No, I see. Like I said, I seen so many behind the scenes. It's crazy. But I don't wanna, like when I seen penises because back then when I was younger I would watch pornographic images or videos. So I know how they look. So kind of after a while I'm like, it's a small penis, a big penis, a little penis, a twisted penis, a penis that's curved. So it doesn't. I don't get. I guess weirded out anymore because I've seen so many that is nothing new in my mind.
I
But
mean, nothing. I mean, like it's whatever. I mean, people. YouTube used to have like those. Used to post the fucking world's smallest penis competitions and shit.
oh,
Yeah, it's
did
fucking. It's fuck.
that's crazy. I didn't even do that. Like I said, I most of the time I went on YouTube just to watch videos.
Someone like Daniel Rolfe will probably be unstoppable in the world's smallest penis competition.
Oh man, he'll get first place, man. That guy can't even see his penis, man. He has to roll his belly inside and suck it in so he could kind of at least get a glimpse
Well,
of his
he's never
little.
going to use it. That's for sure. I mean, when it comes to Daniel, I mean, I don't think he's really much on YouTube anymore, as far as I know. I feel like you know who the real Daniel is if you look at ZTV stream the "Here We Go Again" Frieza thing. That's
Oh
like
yeah,
his
I
great.
saw, yeah, I saw that one. Then that one
That's
was
like
pretty
his.
interesting.
That's like the best of Hero right there, where he just bitches and cries and all that shit. He's fucking retarded. Like
I think you were in that one, right?
no, I was not in that one.
I know you. I know there was one you were fighting some guy named Cabal.
That was a different one. I mean,
Oh, okay.
I don't know what happened with Cabal. He's been acting weird on everybody. Like if you watch Omega stream, I mean, there's a stream with him, Cabal, Will, and somebody else. I can't remember who. And and Cabal's just fucking out of it. Like he says he loves you 1 minute, then he says you can die the next minute. Like it's fucking it's fuck.
Damn.
Like I can't remember what it's called. It's called I believe it was Cleaning My Room, episode 15.
Mm-hmm.
You watch that one and you'll see like because something's wrong with Cabal. I don't know what it is. I mean, all of it was just really weird.
Cleaning my room. Who's channel Omega?
Yeah, it's like one of his. It's a stream that happened like last year. It was around. It was last year, right after the New Year. It was right. It was a stream that happened right after Omega was live for New Year's and doing that New Year's Eve thing
Mm-hmm.
where he was partying.
Mm-hmm.
It was right after that.
Okay, I'll look it up. I'll watch it. But yeah, I remember you and him were having an argument in one of the ZTV streams that he wasn't letting you talk, and you were getting upset because he wasn't letting you talk.
It was that too, but also like Cabal wasn't making sense in Omega's stream before that because there was another stream where I was with Omega and like Cabal was just trying to say apparently I was using him, and like we were asking Cabal like give us explain how, and he wouldn't answer any questions.
Yeah, no,
It was
like I said,
Cabal.
your guys' streams were pretty intense sometimes.
Well, I mean, it gets weird. Like when people lie about you and trying to say like, "Oh, I'm apparently using a friend" and all that bullshit. I mean, it's like, yo, what the fuck? And I'm not even there to defend myself. I have to go on there and having to explain this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, hold on a second. Let me see if I can find it. Give me a second.
The Tanuki guy couldn't see his sword at all, and Dragon Patriots even fighting him so bad. Yeah, he's doing his lolicon stuff in his Facebook account. He has, if you go see it, I don't recommend it, but he has a lot of images of kids, cartoons, and stuff like that. I don't know the cartoon's name, but it's all the images you see on his Facebook are little kids, and I think it's weird, but he likes lolicon. His mom supports it. You can't do much about it until he does something with the kid. It's tough because he's gonna grow up and he is gonna become one, and he's eventually going to touch a kid. And sadly, you can't do anything until he does it. You could speculate, and that's all you could do. You can't accuse someone of. Well, all right, peace. Chase. You can't accuse him of being something until he does it, but he has the tendencies of if some minor gives him some time of day, he looks like the type that he will say like any pred, just keep it a secret. So Taneka Morrow, man, he don't like me, but it's okay. I don't care. All right.
I'm back.
All right.
I posted in the private chat. Like, I don't know what the fuck was going on with him.
Okay. I'll look it up when.
He was claiming apparently that I was using Omega because I uploaded a clip on my Instagram where he was like humping a PlayStation 5. And it was just a joke. Like, because Omega, was showing off his PS5 on one of my streams and he chose to hump it and everything. So we thought it was funny. So I posted it up. I posted it on Instagram and people like it, but Cabal apparently didn't like it and shit. He's saying apparently I was using Omega. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. It's from what I've seen from the other videos I've watched from you guys. It's one day you guys are cool, the next week you're not, and then you guys talk it out, and then 2 weeks later they're back to not liking each other, and then these alliances form, and these people were talking smack about it. Like I said, it's very entertaining because it's real life conversations when it comes to you guys.
It's a weird thing. I mean, with Cabal, it's like a weird back and forth type shit. If you watch the stream I sent you and you watch the other stream where he's like saying the most stupidest shit with Will and Omega on Omega's stream. So,
yeah.
But
from what I see, a lot of these people are gone.
But do you see me turning on anybody? Like, have you seen me actually turn on anybody? Like out of nowhere?
Yeah. No, I don't think so. I don't know who you were cool with before and then not cool with now. But from what I've known you for, no. The only outburst I seen you was when you yelled at Will. But that was the only time that you kind of.
That's another thing. Like, people for some reason think, or there's some weird people that think, well, they don't like the fact that I'm cool with Will nowadays, and they try to say like, oh, I'm kissing Will's ass or whatever. Like, no, I'm not kissing his ass. If he's wrong about something, I'm gonna confront him.
Right.
Like, I've confronted him multiple times. Or some people are upset because I privated the stream where Will went after Grapple Vision.
Oh yeah, I watched. Like I said, I watched parts of it. And it looked interesting. It looked like it was a back and forth, and then normal, and then back and forth, and then normal. But I don't know exactly, how it went. But I did see some of you guys' enemies in there.
It for a reason, and people were bitching about me privating it and all that crap. Like, dude, it's my fucking channel. I'll private something if I want to. I have my reasons. I already explained why. If you don't like it, go fuck yourself, or come say it to my face. Don't bitch about me in real, whatever.
Now they can't get upset with you because now you don't have the channel. So all the videos are private.
Well, it's pretty much gone now. Plus, if people want to bring up old shit, I can't really debate on it too much because I don't really have the proof anymore.
Right.
Plus, I'm not going to debunk the same old shit that's already been debunked already.
Yeah. Just move on, man. The main thing is now is some people are going to bring up, some things that you say, and it's your choice to decide to respond, or you're like, it's not even relevant anymore. I'm doing my own stuff. But you pick and choose who you want to respond to. That's the main thing. Like, if you want to respond to everybody, then that's up to you. But if you want to respond to one person, that's your choice.
I mainly private that stream for a reason. Like, I let the stream keep going because I thought that maybe Will and Grapple Vision would eventually sort things out, kind of like how you and Will did. Because when you guys started fighting, when I turned the stream off, you guys know that. I ended the stream, and then you guys managed to solve shit. I kept the stream going with Grapple Vision, hoping that they could settle things. But Will, he was already going through some shit personally and whatnot. So it didn't happen, and so it was that. And then also, when Dark Horse was in there, whatever. I get if he's wanted to say, like, because Will was saying that this Grapple Vision was somebody else, and then Dark Horse was saying that he was not. I say, yeah, well, I already know that part. And then it was just, but what happened was, as soon as Will left the panel, you got DH, talking shit, saying, oh, this is Will's safe haven, said some other shit with laughing emojis. And once he did that stuff, the trolls that weren't saying a word all of a sudden they started doing like the follow the leader type shit and saying things that that were fucked up,
Right.
and that kind of pissed me off.
Yeah, that's what
And-
it is, and sadly, that's how it is, man. Like, look at when I had Leon. People that hated Leon were talking so much crap, and they were saying whatever they wanted. It's when someone doesn't like someone and they're seeing that person is being called out. The people
Well,
that don't like them,
it just felt weird though, because Will and DH already had their issues. They already settled that shit. Will has not said a damn thing about DH in a long ass fucking time.
well, apparently, from what I see,
I don't care about. I get like DH wants to defend, his friend or whatever. I'm not talking about Will, but the other person, whatever the fuck, Dallas or any of that bullshit, that fucking piece of shit. But no, but like I said, I mean, when you're waiting till the guy leaves the panel, then you're talking shit and saying things, knowing it's gonna stir up some shit. I mean, that's just, and using my panel to do it. I mean, that's a little too much. So, and I chose not to say anything, so I just privated the stream, and that was it.
Yeah, that's all you got to do. You know, the main thing for you is you don't have to explain to anybody why you did things. You're a grown man, and you're like, hey, I did because I wanted to. Then that's that. I don't give a fuck about what you guys think. Why I did it. I did it because I wanted to.
I've already explained it before, and I mean, some people wanted to say, "Oh, you're playing the victim, or you're protecting Will, or all that shit." Like, dude, like I'm not gonna keep the shit up just for people to use for their own, to clip and twist into some stupid narrative. No.
Yeah, and to be honest, that would have happened. To be honest, that would have happened. If there's the people that dislike him, from what I saw on your chat, if you would have kept it up, they would have clipped some of the conversations and then they would have posted it and said,
And I'm not gonna do that. I mean, none of these people are like know Will, or they don't talk to him behind the scenes on the regular. They don't know what he's going through and shit like that. So I'm not gonna let these people just take it and twist it into their own little narrative for clicks and views and all that bullshit.
Right. And like for me, to be honest, like when I'm watching a Predator making streams, I do the same thing. I clip certain areas where they're.
I made a video, like a 17-minute video, the day after, explaining everything of what the situation was. As far as like with Will and everything, and that's all I had to do. That was it.
Yeah,
I explained it. And it was done.
Like,
I know some people.
Huh? Go ahead.
I made a video explaining why I privated it, and people understood. I mean, I know some people complained about me privating it or whatever. I mean, I have a right to private it.
But you know why, right? You know why some people were upset that you privated, right?
Yeah.
Well, because it was a good amount of drama in it, and people wanted to see it. And it's like because they wanted to feed into it and talk shit about that person, Will.
Yeah.
And so by them not having the access to it, they some people got upset. It's like no, like it will stir up more dialogue when it comes to drama if you would have kept it on, and that's my honest opinion. I think that if you would have kept it on, there would have been a good amount of people that dislike him from the past, from now, and the stuff like that.
They would just use it to attack him and use some old shit on him and all that crap. I'm not doing that. And for the people that are saying, "Oh, like while the stream was going and the drama was going on, like why didn't you just end the stream?" Because I thought eventually Will and Grapple would settle things like he did with Sloppy.
Yeah,
but I was.
I didn't have nothing
That's
against.
my fault.
Will.
That's my fault.
I still don't have nothing against Will. He thought I had something against him, but
Will
I didn't have nothing.
Will thought he was Dallas and whatever the fuck, and I knew it wasn't Dallas, but I mean, it was, Will was just going through some stuff that morning, whatever. And I know, and like I said, with DH saying, "Oh, it's not Dallas," I mean, that part I get, whatever. But like I said, I mean, with DH though, I mean, he had to try to, instigate shit or, be talking shit afterwards. Because, I mean, when you're talking shit about somebody, like, if somebody's going to talk shit about Will, the other trolls are going to jump right in with it. And that's when I saw other people talking shit in that live chat, I mean, I was like, okay, I'm ending the stream. Like, if you notice, I didn't even, I didn't even wrap it up with, a good final thoughts or anything. I just see that fucking shit, all of the people. One of the people that left in the live chat was something about Will saying apparently he hates gays or whatever the fuck. I was like, okay, fuck this shit.
Was there one? I didn't see that, but
Something about like, Will blocking gay people on his thing. It's like, no. Like, no, dude. Fuck that.
Man, Will has a gaydar? I don't know. That's pretty hard to tell someone, oh, by your name, you're gay. I'm blocking you.
Will does not attack people. I've never seen Will attack people because they were gay or any of that bullshit or block them. He would only block people that would mostly be fucking with him. Some people he's blocked by mistake, but he's not because of their fucking sexuality. Like it just turned into a weird clusterfuck.
Yeah, some crazy.
It's just like I said, when they see someone like DH, like talking shit in a live chat, they're gonna follow right along with it. And just, I don't need my channel being used like that or to attack Will or anybody. So.
Yeah, they were gonna use it against them.
There's not much to talk about it now because, like I said, the channel's taken down.
Yeah, no, man. Like when I saw parts of it, I'm like, oh, these conversations are gonna turn really bad. And then I saw that guy. You said Dark Horse guy in there. I'm like, oh, he's gonna clip some of these things. And apparently, he made a video and talking about that situation. And I'm like, all right, well, that's
who made a video?
Huh?
Who made a video?
That Dark Horse guy. Yeah, he made a video about it, and I'm like, oh shit! All right, well.
What about it? What about it?
Yeah, that's between that's between them. I don't know their drama that much. Only the little bits and pieces I watched from ZTV stream, but anything else, I don't really.
I think I remember that. I remember that. Yeah, that one in particular about me privating the damn thing and all that other weird shit. Though, so whatever. I don't write to private videos if I want to. I mean, nobody's my boss.
No. Yeah, no, but it's drama.
People like DH, they record a lot of shit. I mean, he has a bunch of different accounts that he'll download and upload unlisted and shit. So, it's whatever. Like, I looked at the guy's channel like a few months ago because I haven't seen him in a long time. Seeing what he was up to, and he just still has a bunch of drama videos on this channel. Whatever the fuck, so.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a lurker. I look at a lot of people's channels. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a stalker when it comes to channels. I ain't ashamed of it. I do watch a lot of videos of random people, so I know a little bit about certain people's lives and shit.
Yeah. I know before he said he was going to delete that channel and focus on his Chris Benoit shit or whatever the fuck, but I don't know what the fuck's going on. It's whatever to me.
Yeah, people change their minds. It happens often. I can't.
I'm not really too about it. I mean, I don't really watch his stuff, so. I mean.
From what I see, you guys were friends first?
Huh?
You guys were friends first and weren't friends anymore, and then.
Well, when I first came in contact with the dude, I mean, you probably saw me confront him about this shit last time I talked to him on the stream. Like the first time I met him was on was like in 2019 after Dallas accused me of cheating on my girlfriend.
Oh damn!
Which was like to be bullshit. But I mean, because I watched videos, people made videos on Dark Horse, before that shit about him being a fucking lunatic and being delusional, and uploading clips of him yelling, losing his fucking mind, and all that crap. Or making fun of the black spot he has on his dick for cheating on his wife with hookers. All that shit.
What the hell?
He admitted on my stream, on my one-on-one talk stream, he admitted that he cheated on his wife with hookers, and that he was in the car with a chick with a prostitute, and the cops caught him having sex with that woman, and apparently the cop knew who she was, and he knew that she had AIDS. And he had to call Dark Horse's wife to let her know about what happened. That's true.
I know. I believe you, but it's like, why would people even bring that up on the internet where people could save those voice clips or whatever? I don't know. I don't like saying none of my private lifestyle.
It was mostly chill for a while, then Omega wanted to know about his addiction to hookers. Because plus after he talked about that, I mean, people now understand why people called him Black Spot or how he got the black spot on his dick and all that shit. And Bio was right; he remembers that shit. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing: like myself, I mean, I've made mistakes. Will's made mistakes, or whatever. I mean, but that motherfucker has made some really fucked up shit. If I had to choose between repeating the same mistakes I made, or do the same shit that he fucking did to his wife and shit, I would choose mine hands down. I'm not gonna fucking cheat on my woman with a fucking cheap prostitute and get fucking AIDS and a black spot on my dick and all that crap. Like, fuck that shit.
Man, that's tough. Hookers are, a little known to have a little bit of diseases, but like I wouldn't, like, if I've ever smashed a hooker, I wouldn't say.
It is what it is. I mean, he really fucked up on that. I mean, but like I said, either way, I mean, I don't really give a shit, whatever. He did what he did. It's, it is what it is, and he's got to live with it. So.
Hopefully he got some medication on that and he's doing better, because that shit, no joke, man. That's tough if certain things like that.
It's something you can't cure. I mean, like I said, I didn't really know who the dude was in 2019. The guy messaged me on Facebook. He was wanting my girlfriend's Facebook account to message her because he apparently wanted to ask her questions. And I was like, no, and I blocked him. And then he messaged me with another account, and I blocked that one too. And he kept on messaging me with different Facebook accounts, like over and over again. I blocked at least half a dozen of his. Like, he was one of my girlfriend's accounts so fucking bad. So I just sent him like a fake account, whatever, just for him to message or whatever the fuck it was. Cause like, dude, like, this shit's none of your fucking business, and whatever the fuck. I don't even fucking know you. Like, that's just weird.
Yeah, some crazy scenarios, man. It looks like I always tell you guys, this feels like a soap opera. Like, when I watch you guys and stuff, it's like it's a story. Like, even for like wrestling, it's a storyline.
Trash talking is one thing, but some people take it too far and bring real life shit into it, and they shouldn't do that.
Yeah, that's sadly it happens more often than you think. Everywhere, I've been in a lot of different streams and different people's communities, and a lot of people start off just talking shit to each other, and then boom, they start talking about their families, bringing in dirt from 10 years ago, 5 years ago, and
like, I don't know if it still exists, but like, I mean, I'll say this: like, if DH leaked my personal medical records like he did with Chain, I would have fucking sued him right then and there.
Yeah.
That would mother. Huh?
That what reminds me that someone sent me an image of yours a while back, a long time ago. Where I think when I already started, and I'm like, "What the hell? Why would I want this image?" And I don't know how to say it here. I'll put it on the private chat.
Image of what exactly?
There you go. It's in the private.
Oh,
chat.
that shit. I mean, I never hid from that shit.
Yeah, someone sent it. I'm like, because they asked me like, "Oh, you because maybe they saw me in your streams or something," and they're like, "Oh, you hang out with that guy?" I'm like, "Oh,
dude, oh my god, for God's sakes, yeah." I admit, like, when I was growing up, I lived in a bad neighborhood and stuff. I got into fights and did a lot of crazy shit. No doubt about that. I mean, hell, if you look at my freaking record and shit, I went to juvie when I was 12 because I beat the shit out of a guy that my mom was dating because he put his hands on her. I fucking choked him out. I choked him out and broke his eye socket.
Oh, damn.
So, yeah, but people want to use that against me thinking I'm some kind of bad person. Like, I don't give a fuck. If somebody puts their hands on my fucking mother, I'm going to beat the fuck out of them. Dude, I even admitted, like, I literally tried to kill a man that broke into my fucking house when I was a teenager. Because I caught him, it was like 3 a.m. I caught him, like, on top of my sister when she was sleeping. I tried to kill the fuck. I beat the fuck out of him. Like, I made that motherfucker bleed. I had my hand wrapped around his throat. I was punching his head in. There was so much fucking blood. Oh, my God. It's like, you guys don't believe me? Ask my mom or ask my sister or any of my siblings that were there. Dude, there's still some Polaroid pictures of after that shit happened of the blood. You can see the blood and shit.
Man, yeah, that's if you're defending family, then shit. You got to do it.
Like, I'm usually nice guy and stuff. Like, I don't fucking play though. When I get pissed off, I can get very violent. I don't fucking play. Like, pushing too far. I mean, goddamn. I'm usually good at suppressing my anger and shit because if I couldn't control it, I mean, I probably would have ended up in jail again or something but ever since I moved out as a teenager and been on my own, I've been good with the law. I haven't gotten in any trouble whatsoever. I fought to get away from that,
Right.
I found a way out. Like, I moved out of that situation and I don't ever want to go back.
Yeah, no, you gotta be good, man. Nowadays, one little mistake could, fuck up your whole career or fuck up your whole life. It's
Yeah.
crazy. I hear a
That's
lot
why I
of
have to be
stories.
times like I can't really beat somebody up unless I get a legal excuse.
Right. Yeah.
It's
Self
hard,
defense.
it's hard to not want to go through day by dealing with some idiot that runs their mouth and you can hurt them, but at the same time you got to think about how much you can lose. Like, because I have a lot to lose if I do that kind of shit. I've worked my ass off for everything I got right now, and if
You
I
gotta be mindful.
yeah, so I don't know. Try to be the bigger adult at times, and so I know people will try to use to instigate, saying I'm a pussy or scared bitch for not beating this person up or doing this and that. I gotta think about things. I also gotta check my surroundings at times. Usually there might be kids nearby or something. I'm not gonna just do it in front of kids.
Right.
But
Yeah. No, you
I know
gotta be
people like
careful, man.
DH and all that have used that kind of shit against me. So, but I know I would beat the fuck out of him. That's for sure.
Hmm. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Kitty. Well, he's been. I haven't seen that guy on the internet in a long time either. So, like I said, people are gonna do what they want, but they can't talk shit about people that support those type of people as well. Because if they do, then they're hypocrites.
Right.
But,
I don't know. I'm just enjoying my life, and like I said, my YouTube channel is pretty much gone. Who knows if it's coming back? I gotta wait for the YouTube appeal to come back and see what's up on that. But my uploading days on YouTube are done.
yeah, you can
I'm
just
still on
join
Instagram.
chats and stuff.
Oh, I'm still gonna join chats. I'm just saying, like, I'm not posting any content on my channel. Any live gaming or whatever will be on Twitch, Instagram, and other social medias. So YouTube is just like it's messed me over one too many times. And to be honest, if I came back, I'm pretty sure I would get a bunch of privacy complaints or false flagging on the daily, and that gets tiresome. So for the people that support me and like my stuff, I mean, they know where to find me. So
Find them. Yeah.
all these other more people like Hero or whoever the fuck, and these other weirdos that can keep this shit. I don't need it. So
Yeah,
I'm good with that.
A lot of weirdos, man. We'll be looking at weirdos. There's a couple of them we're looking at right now, but we haven't gotten too much information on it. But yeah, we'll see. I'm just happy that I did 150 videos, and I don't know how I did it. Like how many conversations did I have, and time wasted.
Yeah. I don't know. But anyways, I got to take a shower and I got to charge my battery and get ready for work tonight.
All right, for sure, man.
Appreciate you with you.
Yeah. All right, man.
But yeah, we can do this again. I'll be doing live gaming again. So if you ever play on the PS5 or whatnot, we could do live talks on there on Twitch.
Yeah. I'll be most likely. I think I have a Twitch account, so just send me your Twitch name, and I'll make sure to.
Hold on a second. It's right here. I'll give me a second. I'll put it in the private chat.
Mara.
Well, it's pretty much the same thing. I mean, the same name. I put the same thing on everything. You look up the name. I mean, that.
This is okay.
Yeah, 275. You'll find me on the Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. So it's all there.
All right, for sure. Yeah, I'll be able to be in the chat, and then just chit chat and see what you're playing. What game? Fortnite or what other game you're gonna play?
I'm gonna also be playing other games as well, like what do you call it? Tekken 8 and some other games that there's some games that Will wants me to try, so I'm gonna do those as well.
All right. Cool. Yeah, that'll be good. I'll be there watching, lurking.
Yeah. I'm sure you will. With Twitch, you can actually see who's watching you.
Oh nah, fuck that! I'm changing my name so you don't know it's me.
Just come by to visit the chat, say hi, talk about whatever.
All right, no, I'm just kidding. I'll put my name. But I think my name is Sloppy on that Twitch.
Another good thing with Twitch is like you can't really make a bunch of soccer accounts on that.
Damn it!
So. Yeah, you good? Don't worry.
So good. I appreciate you coming in.
No problem. What's up, Bio? How you doing?
All right. Well, damn, 2 hours and a half. Interesting conversations. I didn't like. I don't mind it. It's cool. It's different because to be honest, I was going to talk about a lot of the past predators, but talking about different stuff is always good. And it's my 150th video. After that, I'm gonna keep making random ass videos and appreciate who comes in, the clouds, the people that write, uh, the people that don't like me, the people that like me. I appreciate all of you guys. Um, there hopefully another 150 more, and then I'm done. No more, and I'll be happy, content that I lived my YouTube career, I guess, life, hobby, whatever I want to call it. And then I get to see you guys. A lot of you guys I watch. Exlenium, you haven't made a video in a while. I don't know what you've been doing. Maybe you've been busy with work. So whenever you make a new video, I'll make sure to uh, say hello. And this guy knows everybody by their first name. I'm guessing you know these people for a while because I know you've been on my some of my streams where you come on and you know who they are or what they did in the past and shit like that. But I don't mind. Some of these people I might have issues with you, but I don't care. You don't say anything too crazy, so you can be here. I don't like I said, I don't block anyone unless you put people's addresses. Then yeah, then I have to because it doesn't look right. You can only do that behind the scenes. But yeah, appreciate the people that come and waste their time hanging out and listening to us blabber about stuff, you know, and appreciate the people that subscribe. Um, your food challenge king. All right, shit. Exlinium. I think he's talking about your time you try your food. I think those are the first ones you had, right? The taste test or whatever, testing these food and shit like that. But the job I'm working, I have to work extra hours and two my gaming PC hours last April and because of the work problem. What? Man, you gotta tell whoever you bought the PC from, tell them what the freak, man. What's going on? But yeah, I'm sure someone's gonna clip some of the things. Hopefully not, but if they do, you can. I don't copyright claim nobody. Whatever comes on my stream, it's cool. I don't copyright or whatever stream or whatever strikes or whatever. I don't do none of that shit. So if you watch this and you want to clip whatever, it's cool. I don't mind. You could get my verbal verbal agreement that I don't copyright strike anybody. So um, because I know that's certain things. I don't. How do I say it? I don't fend away from discussions. And, um, yeah, appreciate. Goddamn. See what my wife tells me right now when I tell her I was talking for 2 hours and a half. You're like, you didn't even spend time with me. Yes, I do, woman. But I appreciate the 150 videos, whoever watched them, whoever commented, whoever liked them, whoever disliked them, whoever reported them. I appreciate all of you guys. I will try to make more and exposing stuff with my friend Zexio. We're always in sticky situations when it comes to these people. And I know he does Jackie the Yak. That's why I'm not. Me and him are not friends. I don't, and I don't dislike him, but I don't like him at the same time because he's associated with predators. But uh, I can't force people what to do. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell them to stop doing this or that. They're adults. They're not kids. They're grown adults that allegedly wear diapers. I know it's not okay, Yakety Yak. I know it's not okay, but I'm not their fathers. I called them out. I showed the evidence. If people still want to be friends with uh, those type of people, they can't call out other people. They can't call out other predator supporters when they're supporting a predator. That's my main thing. I don't think Leon is a predator, so I don't have nothing against him when it comes to that. But I do have something against him supporting a predator. But that's the only thing I can think of for him. What to do? I will take out the belt and whoop his ass, but he'll still go back to being that guy's friend. I can't, like I said, I can't force people to do stuff. That's up to them. I called him out. That's all I could do because he's not a predator. From wow, fuck. Well, damn. Even if Leon is married and friends with Junko, what do you mean? Well, I don't think Leon has a girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever he identifies, but um, that's up to the wife. If the wife allows him to be with the predator, then that's the wife will regulate what he does. My wife regulates who I hang out with. She'll beat me up if I talk to other girls. So it's so Leon has a fiance of interest. I don't think he does, but if he does, then maybe the wife will let him know that the things who's he hanging around with is not a good look. But that's not up to me. That's up to the fiance if he does have a fiance. He's not my problem. He's just he says he has one. Well, he might. Uh, People say things online, and sometimes they're true, sometimes they're lies. And if he does, hopefully she's not a social justice warrior lady because, and he goes to film school. He claims, yeah, I heard that too. He says but it's not about me talking shit. See, Yaki, you're trying to make me talk shit. I'm trying to be nice to this guy because I don't like holding grudges with people that support predators, but um, it's hard to do it, but I try to be as cordial as possible with people because I'm a nice person at the end of the day. And I'm not nice to the predators, but his fiance is the one he argued with on the streets when he. Nah, it's not her. That was a social justice warrior, I guess, a lesbian. Well, what he claims was a lesbian with his insult. But I don't think that was his girlfriend. But if it was, then goddamn, she needs to break up with him because if he's already starting to say these things like that, then then I don't know. Oh, poor Leon, man. But hey, he's been away, so I can't talk shit about a person that's been away. He's been maybe in his other groups that are not involving this type of situation. So, but when I see him, I try not to talk to him because, like I said, I don't associate myself with predator supporters. If you support a predator and you're okay with it, and then you want to call out people for doing the same shit, then no, that's not my thing. But so me and him are not acquainted. I have been in streams where he shows up and I leave. I'll be there for a little bit and then I leave because I don't want to be associated with religion. Yeah, he is. It's tough. It's tough to change someone's mind. And he's gonna do what he wants to do. It's like someone telling you, Sylvester, to do something that you don't want to do. It's gonna be very tough for that person to convince you, even though you think it's morally wrong. It'll be hard for someone to convince you to do otherwise, and more if you're already friends with them for a while. And sadly, that's how some people on the internet are. They're so used to that person that even if they found out something negative about them, they're gonna stay around. And sadly, that's the sad truth about the internet. I've seen a lot of people getting called out for being this or being that, and then they're like, "Oh, well, he's my friend, and I'm not gonna leave him." It's like, well, fuck, then the hell you're doing, you know. And he's sly. Yeah, a little bit. And like I said, I don't. The only thing I have against him is that he's a Fred supporter. He could be racist. I don't care. A lot of people here are racist. It doesn't affect me. The main thing is supporting a predator. But I haven't talked to him. I don't talk to him. I don't plan on talking to him. I already had my conversation with him a while back. And after that, I told him, that's it. You know, you do your thing. I'm doing, you know, I do keep doing my thing. And don't be calling people out if you're doing the same thing. My main thing. Like I can't call out someone for being racist when I am sometimes racist. To be honest, I'm not like racist, but like I say, damn, fucking Mexican. You know, even though I'm Mexican, I talk shit about Mexicans and white people and black people and I'm a very stereotypical person. I stereotype too much, and I think that's a bad thing when it comes to me. Oh, you're talking about him. Oh, I thought you said he's sly. So dumb. But anyways, you made me change the topic. Let me see. What if I tell you I'm racist against anyone who isn't part of my family? Well, hey, then that's what it is. Any, if you're able to back it up if you're able to tell it in front of someone, then say it. Like I'm very outspoken with the people around me. You know, some people, I have a coworker that's Native American. We talk shit about Native American stuff. I have people that are white. I talk shit about white people. I have coworkers that are Latinos. We talk shit about Latinos. As long as you're able to say it in their face, I feel like, you know, you can. But if you're saying it in the internet and not being able to say it in someone's face, then I think that's a little bit cowardice. But you know, that's my opinion. I say it in front of people's faces because I'll be able to defend myself. But you know, there's a lot of people online that say it because they know they're miles away, thousands. And if you're not related to me in any way, I'm not racist. I just rather be around my own family. It's cool. Hey, everybody has their preferences. You know, some people like sleeping with their cousins. Some people like, you know, having intercourse with their sisters, incest. Yeah, everybody has a preference in this world, and some of them are frowned upon, some of them are like whatever. And but everybody has their own stuff, and I can't judge people because of stuff that they do. You know, like you like to just be around your family. I like to be around numerous amounts of people. It doesn't have to be families. It could be friends. It could be hookers. I just won't sleep with them because from what I hear, people get spots, and yeah, I don't want to get a spot on mine. But anyways, all right. If you don't like me physically, I don't want anything to do with it. Oh, well, I like you physically, Jackety Jack. No, I like everybody physically as long as they don't try to touch me. But anyways, damn, 3 hours, 150th video. But anyways, I'd like to thank you guys for everything again. Jackie Jack, I see you in different places all the time, so I was most likely to see you. Yeah, but I'm ending it already. I was supposed to end it at 2 hours and 30 minutes, but Jackie Yak was asking me some questions, and I don't like not leaving without answering people's questions. It's better to stick with your own colors. Segregation. Wait, not all the time. You know, I can't be hanging around with too many Mexicans, man. They start drinking and they get annoying sometimes with their loud music. Damn it! Turn the music down. You want to come in for a bit? Yeah. I guess I'll leave it to the 3 hour mark. Let me add you in real quick. Hold on. Let me post to the 3 hour mark, and then I gotta get out. Yeah, you could come in real quick. You could say hello for a little bit, real quick. You don't bother me. I don't bother. Yeah, I don't bother no one. I'm very to myself when it comes to a lot of stuff. But if I need to say something, I'll say it. But I try to be as cordial as possible with everybody. I don't try to beef anyone that I don't need to. I don't try to fight other people's, battles. I try, like I said, I try. There's been times I do, and it gets me into more trouble, and then I get into shit that I shouldn't because it doesn't affect me in the long run. But stupid me, I like drama sometimes, and I was like, oh well, if I say this, people are gonna get upset, and it's like, fuck, I shouldn't even get myself into this shit. But these other people, I just don't want to live around them. Yeah, hey, everybody has their preference, Jackety. Everybody has their preference of what they want to do in life, and who they want to hang out with, or how they want to live their life. I can't. Exlinium? Is it Exlinium? Let me see. Bueno.
Bueno, ¿cómo estás?
Oh, okay. All right. I was gonna be like, man, someone's gonna show their penis. No, it's almost ending it.
No, it is me, the one and only, the great Exlenium.
How's it going, man?
Oh, I'm doing good, Slop. I'm doing good. I just want to chill here, just talk for a little bit, before you call it a show. And by the way, first things first, I want to say congratulations on your 150th video. I believe that's correct.
Yeah, man. Well, this one, when it ends, it'll be my 150th video. But yes, unless they strike down some of my videos because people have been, doing privacy complaints. But if not, then yeah, it'll be my 150th.
That means you're doing something right.
Hopefully. Yeah, hopefully these people are crazy, man. They're trying to strike down my channel.
Yeah. Hello there, Yakety Yak. I've never seen you before, but hi there. Well, I'm going to do my next food challenge or spicy noodles. You know what? Probably at the end of this year. And that's just a guess. I'm not going to promise anything, It's due to the fact that I did change my content up from food challenges to gaming, And to answer your question, Slappy, I don't know if I'm gonna fix my computer from eBay, which was working for the first 4 to 5 months, and for some odd reason something's happening. And yes, I still kept it like it's like brand new. It's like still in mint condition. The outside, I haven't done anything, nothing, or I haven't even not even a rage moment. I just play, have fun. If you look at my live stream, the last time I posted a live stream was 3D Pixel Counter Strike, and then the next day I wanted to play, and for some odd reason my computer just doesn't want to work no more. Turn it on, but I just click, nothing's happening. So I gotta do something about that. So that is the reason why.
It's all good.
Hello,
What's up, Jordy?
hello there, J-Man.
Hello.
What's going on, man?
Nothing much. I was dealing with Yak Yak in another, stream, and then all of a sudden he was on my comment section, and for some reason bringing up some name I don't want to talk about. I just want to move on from. But apparently I've gotten to the point where, I might as well, just talk about it and then move on, because after all, this is an open forum, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you can say whatever you want in here. There's no censorship.
Okay. You remember Eric when he explained, the whole thing with Andrew and all that on
yeah.
Chase's stream?
Yes.
Well, it's no longer there because Chase's channel got taken down. So, there's got to be someone or something somebody's got to do to help, keep that alive right now, because Eric was the only person that went to bat for me and Brandon, to explain what was going on. So, anyway. I know some people or whoever behind the accounts or whatever want to, get at me because, Andrew was, put off the show. The thing is, Andrew wasn't really fired from the show, as it were, like not like entirely. It was just for the full-time thing. And we wanted to make him as an, interim co-host because, again, for some reason there was a change, with Andrew with his
you know, how like it's like, you know, his vibe, you know, like, you know, for some reason, like ever since he, you know, lost his job at the bingo hall, like where he's in Canada, it's like he,
Mhm.
you know, like he's not like, you know, that enthusiastic and that, you know, and, you know, that, you know what I mean? Like not into it. You know what I mean?
So the vibe wasn't really going well when he was on because he was kind of depressed, so it kind of it came out
Yeah.
of it, came
Yeah.
out of him.
And the thing is, he could have talked to anyone, one of us about it. Like the thing is, you know, I was getting real, disappointed, sometimes, but I just thought maybe it was just, I just thought maybe it could have been just, just one of those things, and plus he could have just, easily talked to me, I mean, I'm not that hard of a person to find, like we were on Facebook Messenger, we were on Discord, we were on Instagram, that kind of deal,
Right.
but he never once reached out to me. And yet, but yet for some reason I can be labeled the bad guy because there was a decision that, even though I didn't really 100% wanted anything to do with it, but still I have a responsibility to uphold as a co-founder and co-creator and a director of a show that I've been doing for like 5 years. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm fine with the decision, but I'm not like 100% with it, you know?
Hmm. But he had the opportunity to come back, right? Or is it kind of
Yes,
like?
he did. Yes, he did. And it was going to be on the 5th anniversary show and even on specials. And even if one of us was not able to be there, like if one of us was on vacation or if one of us had to do like a real life job situation, like Brandon, for instance, he has to do play by play. Or if, Michael was gone for, like for an extended periods of time, like through the summer because of a concert that's happening in his area in Buffalo. But the point is that I mean, like, it's not that hard to pick up your phone, your laptop, or your hard drive that links to your computer, and just talk to me, or if you're friends with me on Facebook or Discord or whatever.
Right.
And
Was he already upset? Like, was he already sad during? How long did it take for you guys to find out? Okay, his vibe is a little off. How many
I don't
shows
know.
was
It
it
took
that you guys?
I don't know. It took like maybe months after he got, after he lost his job at the bingo hall, because again, the bingo hall that he was working in, it shut down because, again, I mean, that's how he was able to make some money, make some dough.
Mm-hmm.
But the one thing that I really, don't understand is the fact that, like, the fact that you could have income through doing stuff at a bingo hall, I can understand that. And yet you're not able to pay for certain interviews that need to be done. Like most of these interviews you see with wrestlers on our show, have you seen them?
No, I made the ones I see is the chilling with Jordy ones.
Oh, well. Then again, I guess you're not an avid R&R watcher, which I'm not going to dog you for that. It's okay if you're not.
No, I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
But yeah, most of the interviews we do with other wrestlers, like, and I'm talking like earlier this year, we got a chance to talk with someone who is contracted with a major wrestling promotion, TNA, Chris Sabin, who was the current world champion at the time for the TNA. And, and that was like a huge honor. And I believe Andrew was there, because he was able to pay for it. Okay.
Right.
Now, fast forward, there are times where he wasn't. I mean, like, there was this other interview we had with Dijak, and the thing is, Dijak, or Dominic Dijakovic, whatever you want to call him, Andrew was unable to, pay for that because, again, like he said, he can't, pay for something that he doesn't have, that he can't make currency or make a job out of to make money out of. And I was like, well, the rule is, and this is a rule, if you cannot pay, like carry your weight, like help pay for the interview, because we all pay just to do an interview, because this is how it goes. Brandon, because he's the booker and he sets up the interviews and he knows where to go, and these sites like the email the wrestlers and pay them, through PayPal and whatnot. This is a rule. Like, if you don't put, money into it, you're not going to be able to interview the guy we're going to interview, or woman, whatever. If we're going to be gender, equal here, but So yeah, if I don't pay, I'm not going to be in the interview. If Michael didn't pay, he wasn't going to be there. If Eric didn't pay, he wasn't going to be there. And if Andrew didn't pay, he wasn't going to be there. But if there's one person who was going to pay for the interview, who's definitely going to be there, it's Brandon, because he sets up the stuff.
Right.
But if you don't, put a payment in there just to help out, like to pull your weight and just, to help us, make the show better, just to get the interview, then you're not going to be part of the interview when we have with that person. That's the bottom line. So yeah, he wasn't able to pay for the Dijak interview. I could understand that, but rules are rules, okay?
Right. So did he take it to the heart when that happened, or
no, he didn't. I don't think he did. I mean, if he did, he would have told me. You know why? Because I'm not a hard man to find.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have calmly explained to him, like I'm calmly explaining right now. Like, if you have listen, there's a thing where we have to pull our weight in order to pay for something equally into something that we want. And we have to, and it's got to be in a fair, way. Like, okay, there's 5 of us on the show. Okay. Let's say $20 a piece for the interview. Okay. You got 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100. Okay. $100 to put in for an interview. That's $20 from each of us, each co-host. Okay. Now, having said that, if you pay that, because we're all paying, like fairly in an equal amount, then there you go. It's not that hard. And sometimes it's simple.
Oh, sorry. Keep going.
It's fine. It's simple. It's simple chump change, really, when you think about it.
Right.
But
yeah, $100 is not that much. But that's pretty cheap to have an hour conversation, or how long do these people?
It depends on how much it's paid for, or it depends on the guy or woman we're having on the show. And truthfully, most of the interviews we have over the last 5 years have been very awesome, And
J-Man, I'm sorry to cut you off, J-Man. I actually have one question.
Yo.
Yeah. When you said, wait, what the hell was that sound? Okay, never mind. When you said that the bingo place shut down, did this Andrew guy, did he actually got fired from his job, or he actually got let go just because the place itself?
I believe it was let go. I think I might have missaid that, misinterpreted it. So yeah, he must have gotten let go because the place shut down.
Oh, okay. So it was actually the place got shut down. So he didn't get fired from any negative action. Okay, I was not just asking. That's all.
Because here's the thing, Andrew, I mean, is a very kind and very sweet person, and the thing is, I don't think he would have done anything to get himself fired, because again, that's the whole point. I mean, I think he's a very good person, and I think he's got a big heart.
Yeah, I agree. There's a difference between getting fired from your actions or getting let go just because the place got shut down. So I'm to be fairly honest, I don't think he actually got fired. He just probably got let go just because the place itself got shut down. To me, there's like a little difference of it. I'm just saying.
And I agree with that. But getting back to the point here, the fact of the matter is, Andrew was unable to pay for the Dijak interview, and he was able to ask questions in the live chat. And the thing is, and here's the thing, that's a freebie. I mean, you can ask questions in the live chat even if you're a co-host, but even if you're unable to pay for the interview. I mean, I got no problem with that. You just can't be on the panel when we're talking to the person we're trying to get on here and you're unable to pay for it.
Right.
I mean, it's not taking away everything from him if you catch what I mean.
Yeah, he was still able to conversate with that individual, and then I'm sure you guys will kind of take priority messages from him than any other person on the chat, right? Or
Yeah, we could have taken anybody's question, you know, like anybody in the live chat, as long as the question seemed logical and it makes sense to try and give and just ask the person we're interviewing, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
So, yeah, I mean, and the thing is, I mean, Andrew, when, you know, sometimes when he's on the show, I mean, he didn't, you know, seem like, you know, himself from time to time. And I think it had a lot to do with him being let go and and the bingo hall getting shut down. And then all of a sudden, you know, I mean, sure, when he's on chilling with Jordy or whatever, he's having a fun time because again, it's a hangout, you know, session. I mean, we're all hanging out, we're having fun. When we're doing the show, I mean, we're trying to have fun, but it's also a business as well.
right.
You know, I mean, like, damn, I've been doing this show for like 5 years and we're still going strong.
Nice.
Even though there's some decisions that are made that some people will not agree with, but that's the whole point. I mean, it's not a popularity contest.
Yeah, it's business, you know, it's business over feeling sometimes, and you got to do what's best for whatever.
Exactly. That's
channel.
the whole point, business over feelings. And the thing is, if Andrew had just talked to us, like, you know, like about him being let go as a full-timer, and the thing is, he was not, I want to clarify this. Andrew Hawking was not let go from R&R fully, like it completely. He was just, you know, like he was no longer going to be a full-time co-host. He was going to be an interim or, you know, like a fill-in for someone, you know, in case if anyone was late or if anybody couldn't make it, or even better, if there was a special like, you know, anniversary coming up or like the Halloween special this month or Thanksgiving or Christmas or any of the other, you know, specials that you have in every month. You know what I mean? That was the whole point. But he took it to a point where after 5 weeks of not being on the show and, you know, full time, he took it upon himself to make a video, you know, airing out his, you know, his grievances and his feelings as to why he did not like, you know, taking time away from art. That's the problem. I mean, he's not going to be on R&R for, you know, for quite some time after what happened, because like I'm trying to explain here, this is what he did. And he did this while we were live on an R&R show. If you know, and the thing is, I'm not trying to dog him out. I'm not trying to bury him. I'm just simply telling the truth from what I saw and what I, you know, what happened. He takes the time, you know, while we're live to go live on his channel, makes a 7-minute and 47-second video, or maybe 42-second. I forgot how long it was. I know it was over 7 minutes, you know, and I know it's kind of, you know, weird how I can count that high, right? Hey, I can bust on myself too. I got no problem with that. But if you don't, like, here's the thing: if you can't make fun of yourself, then you know you don't have a sense of humor, you know. So yeah, he was. All that what we were gonna do is have him, you know, like come back on Ranniversary, you know, just for, you know, like again on special occasions, you know. But he took the time, makes the video or the stream, whatever it was, and he not only brings me up or Brandon, he just simply, you know, just talks like he just sounds like so emotional about the thing, and I'm like, why could you not talk to me or Brandon behind the scenes? In fact, I have a text message like a week before he made that video on a Wednesday. And he just says, "How are you doing?" I said, "I'm doing good." He says, "Good, good." And guess what? That was it. He never once said anything like to talk to me or explain to me how he's feeling, like how he feels about not being on R&R full time anymore.
So he's upset right now as we speak.
Or I wouldn't say he's upset right now as we speak, because I don't know what he's doing. I don't know how he's feeling right now. What I'm saying is the fact I couldn't tell if he was upset because he never said anything. Like, he never once said, Jordan, I have a problem. You know, like, I'm a little upset that I'm not full time on R&R anymore. Like, he could have done that, but he never did.
Does he normally express himself, or is he that type of person though?
I think he's that type of person because I mean, here's the thing with me. I know I keep my feelings in check because I try not to let it get in the way of professional business. Because again, I mean, there's nothing to gain with trying to keep airing out dirty laundry that doesn't need to be aired out. But with Andrew, I feel like he was never, like he doesn't like have the capacity to even try to reach out and just, talk about how he feels, I feel like he just keeps it bottled in until he doesn't have it bottled in anymore, but he doesn't want to talk about it to someone privately. He'll just, spout it out in public,
Right.
which is
And,
unprofessional.
yeah, well, that's what he did, right? He kept it, and then he made a little video about how he felt, right? Or
About how he felt, and then he also talked shit about one of the friends we have, Jerome, Romy. I don't know if you know who he is, but he's a funny guy. He said something about what Romy said to him about a dentist joke, although that is not true. Romy wasn't the one that made that joke. It was another person that I'm not going to bring up out of respect. But basically, that person wasn't really dogging on Andrew, saying something about dental or whatever. All that person did was just having fun, just being because let me tell you something. If he's making a joke towards you, that person I'm talking about likes you. Okay.
Yeah, Romy guy, right? Well, I've heard of him because I watched the video that was pretty outlandish and crazy between him and some other guy. I don't want to name his name because he's sometimes in the chat.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. That's the only way I know about that Romy guy. Yeah,
and truth be told, Romy, he's a very good person. See on screen, he may look like he can look crazy or say some crazy shit sometimes, but behind the scenes, he's a very good person, and very understanding to talk to. Hold on.
Yeah, no, he seems like a chill person. When someone messes with someone, they have the right to respond back.
That's the whole point. What we did with the stream on Brandon's channel. And the thing is, I didn't want to do the stream. The thing is, I wasn't going to do it. You see, I was talking with my mom, and she told me not to do it. But we ended up doing it anyway. But here's the reason why we did it anyway. Because I try to listen to her and her advice just to reach out to Andrew behind the scenes. Just to talk to him privately. Like, I told Brandon, you know what? I talked to my mom. We're going to talk to Andrew tonight on StreamYard, and let's just, hash things out. But the thing is, Andrew, for whatever reason, I think there's a reason why he deleted his video or his stream, because Romy, confronted him, wondering, why are you talking all this shit about me? That isn't even true. And all of a sudden, I think that's why Andrew deleted the stream. So I think, in Andrew's mind, he thought I was going to be after him too, which that wasn't the case. I wasn't going to go after him. I just wanted to have a calm, reasonable discussion and just, get things out, out of the way so we can figure out how to fix the problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, hopefully you guys are able to kind of talk it out. Maybe you needed some time away from.
But that's the problem. I tried to be reasonable, but for some reason he didn't want to talk. He wanted to, he just wanted to, say there's nothing to talk about. I quit, and I'm like, that's not how this works. You make a video about me and Brandon and Romy and about R&R, and you expect there not to be any consequences and all that. But thing is, he says he doesn't want to talk about it, and I'm like, and you know what? And as I'm trying to, and I even said SMH because I said shake, shake my head, right?
Right.
Well, all of a sudden after that one text, he blocks me.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he doesn't want to do nothing with you guys.
Because I wanted to reason with the guy. All because I wanted to, get whatever it is, why he's upset, why he made that video, and why, why is he making a big fuss out of something like, again, that, over a business decision that was made.
Right.
So I was so angry and upset why he did that. So I figured, it's about time that if I had to fight fire with fire, so be it. So I decided, let's go ahead and make the stream. I knew my mom wasn't going to like it because she loves Andrew, like a son, if you catch my drift, because she's the mama bear, you know what I mean?
Right.
So all of a sudden, we make the video, and the thing is, there's two reasons why it was made. One, it was a wake-up call for, mostly towards Andrew, just to let him know that we don't hate the guy. We're just simply calling out what he did was bullshit. But the second reason was just to reach out to him, just to let him know, if you want to reach out to us by video and not talk to us in private, fine, we'll do the exact same thing. Even though, again, I didn't really want to do it, but that's just how it is. So
you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes,
You gotta do what you gotta do, exactly. But I believe it was 2 days later, after the stream was done, my mom talked to me, and she did not like the way how it went down. I think it was a whole day that it went down. I mean, it's so messed up. It's just really hard to remember the exact timeline, but I do know that she did not like the way how it went down, and so I decided, you know what, we got our message across. I mean, there's enough views to prove a point. It's not over 1,000, but it's fairly compensating. So I told Brandon, private the stream, and hopefully, we don't have to do anything like this again. But I do know a point was made, and if Andrew got the message, he got it. If he didn't, he didn't. That's on him, not on me if he didn't get it.
I'm sure someone sent him the video, or he saw it himself, so he saw what was going on and what you said. So, and the point of that video was for him to watch it and to for him to react to it, and not for anybody else but him. So if he saw it, then that's what matters, and you don't have to show it for any longer if you don't need to.
Exactly. And Kevin's right. I mean, my mom does treat everyone, likes everyone like a son, like seriously, but at the end of the day, sometimes when things go like south like this, I usually think that I kind of take responsibility and blame for certain things that happen, because I'm not, I remember this conversation my mom had years ago with somebody over the phone, or maybe it was a physical, conversation, like talking to the person directly. She said along the lines I'm more of the guy who would be a follower than a leader and all that stuff. But I think for once she's wrong at this state, because that was a long time ago. Yes. And I love you too. But the thing is, when I started getting on social media, I started leading this show with Brandon, and I tend to take things of this nature, and I chalk it up as another failure, that I failed to to try and do what I can, what was best, even if it was for a business related decision. Sometimes I'll just, blame it on myself and not let anyone else take the responsibility, because, again, it's unfair to anyone to get attacked. I get so sick and tired of Eric getting attacked for nothing that he has not, zero to do with. I get sick and tired of, some other people getting blamed for stuff that I feel like I had the final say in. So, in closing, I will say this. I don't hate Andrew. I mean, I loved and respect the guy. I was friends with him for 5 years until he blocked me, because, again, I can't say I can't say it's childish, but I will say it's petty, the fact that how he had to do it. But at the end of the day, what happened, and I have to do what I got to do now. I mean, will we be back in good terms again? Maybe. That's maybe one day. But as far as I'm concerned, I can't see that happening. As of this moment right now.
Yeah, and well, you say you're the co-creator, right?
Yes.
So
Co-creator,
yeah, the co-creator is gonna get the rewards or you're gonna get the backlash, and that's you gotta know that you're gonna get one either or. So you shouldn't be upset that or sad that shit happened, because you know that you're gonna get rewarded if you do good, and the person might not like you right now, but maybe he doesn't understand what was going on or why these things happened, and maybe in the future, hopefully, because like you said, you guys known each other for a while. You guys rekindle the conversation, and he's able to kind of settle down and be able to think rationally instead of, like you said, pettiness. He's a little upset. He's a little angry. He's a little upset with his work flow. The mindset might be off because he's not working anymore, and he's not able to provide the money for the interviews. So he feels less of a person compared to you guys. It's a lot of things that might be going on in his head that could affect what his mindset right now too.
You're right. And the thing is, I mean, we never, and the thing is, we never thought anything less of him. We never thought of anything, bad about him, even when he lost his job, like when he got let go. Because again, I mean, I don't like it when people lose their jobs for, even if it was because of bankruptcy or lack of interest from other people wanting to participate in whatever it is you're doing as an occupation. I just know that, like when it comes down to it, do I think it was a bad time for him to be let go even after, like when he should have been talking with us? Yeah, but that's the problem. He never got the chance to reach out. And, I can't necessarily blame myself for that. I mean, he can only hold himself accountable for that.
Right. Yeah. And it's the same thing like when you said right now, when you mess up or something, you punish yourself, right? Like you feel bad about yourself because you did something wrong. It's the same thing for him. In his mind, it might be that he feels like, fuck, I can't contribute with financially now, and I really want to be in these things, but I can't, and it might have got him a little depressed as well, and I don't know. It's a tough situation for you as well because you want them to. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay, it's Yakety Yak for Yakety Yak, I think. Yeah, never mind. And maybe he's in his mind he felt beneath you guys a little bit because you guys were able to provide the money to do these interviews, and he's like, oh shit, like I want to be involved with these guys, but I can't because I can't have the funds, and I know the rules because the rules are that I can't be in the interview because if I don't have the money. So in his mind, he maybe felt a little bit more less of how do I say it? Not like you guys at the time.
A contributor, yeah.
Yes, there you go. Thank you, Mama Bear.
No problem. I just walked in and I heard y'all talking, and if I can, I just want to say one thing.
For sure, yeah.
I've put up with a lot of the comments of Jordan being a mama's boy and all this kind of stuff, but I just want it to be on record that I was completely and totally against this whole them saying anything to Andrew, and he didn't pay me. It didn't matter what I thought about it. Jordan's going to do what Jordan's going to do. He is his own person. I mean, we ain't fell out about it. We don't agree, but we ain't fell out about it. But as far as me telling him what to do and him being a mama's boy, no, he ain't. Because I was very against them saying anything to Andrew.
Like in a live stream sort of way.
Yeah.
Yeah, mama's boy is not a bad thing either. I'm a mama's boy. I love my mama.
I know, but I mean, some people have used it to use against him and stuff like that. Like he can't think for himself, and yeah, he pretty much does. So,
okay.
And the thing is, and like I said earlier, I took your advice, and that was the whole idea why I wanted to talk to him in private. But because he blocked me, that's what led to that stream, and I knew you didn't agree with it. And
yeah,
I mean, I knew you weren't gonna like it from the get go. But then again,
Andrew's one of my favorite people.
Yeah.
And he got his feelings hurt and he lashed out and he shouldn't have. I think a lot of things were said from everybody, from every angle. There were things that were said that should not have been said. And I think that if given time, it'll die down and it'll go away. But
Carlos, if you're gonna say hello to my mom, at least say it right now. I mean,
it's okay. Hey, Carlos, how are you?
Hello there, Mama's Bear. How are you? I just don't
Hi.
want to interrupt. I just don't want to interrupt your conversation.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to go get on my heating pad. So
yeah. If you didn't catch my recent Chilling with Jordy stream from Friday, there's a reason why she's gonna be needing one, because she's dealing with back problems right now.
Yes.
Hopefully you get better. And
well, it's been going on for years and years. And you know that's another thing too. There have been a lot of things said about, you know, Jordan doing all the taking care of our kids and all this kind of stuff. But me lifting handicapped kids for 30 years, I finally had an x-ray done and I have a crushed vertebra. And it's from lifting 100-pound, 60-pound, you know, kids and changing diapers and putting them in wheelchairs and stuff. And I'm not blaming them for it, but that's just what happens when you take care of kids like that, you know.
Or if you get older.
And as you get older, yeah. So, but anyway, so yeah, that's our life. But I didn't want to interrupt. I just was walking through and heard y'all talking and thought I'd give my 2 cents.
No,
no worries, no worries.
Because I'm a buddy and
Okay.
Doggies.
And
I'm down,
now
doggies.
Dogs going. Now we got
Doggies want to talk too.
do what?
The dogs want to talk too. Come in there. The dogs can come in here and talk too.
I
Oh,
like
no.
dogs.
If these dogs don't start getting their face out of each other's buttholes.
Oh.
It's
Sorry,
like,
I thought that was funny. That was funny.
But yeah, so yeah, I just know that I wanted to come on here, get a lot off my chest, you know, because I know the stream that Chase did is no longer up, and I know his channel was taken down for whatever reason, and I think he came on here to explain that earlier, and I didn't get a chance to listen to all of it, but I'm sure he probably told why it got taken down. But will you calm down? Thank you. Anyway, but yeah, the fact of the matter is that I did, you know, I don't like what happened, but then again, it happened. So there's really, you know, now, like I said earlier, maybe one day me and Andrew will probably, you know, reconnect, you know, try to see if we can patch things up, and who knows, maybe he may come back to R&R, but that's up to him, you know, if he's, you know, willing to cooperate and wanting to be reasonable, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, you know, later on could talk to him, and one of you guys has to be the bigger person. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know that he might have been in the wrong place at the wrong time and mindset wise, then you'd be like, all right, I'll give him a couple of weeks, a month, whatever time you feel like it's reasonable.
I don't know.
Like,
Maybe,
yeah.
I mean, it could take not, I mean, like, here's the thing. It could take maybe more than just a few months. It could take years. And, you know, the thing is, time does heal all wounds. I mean, it's not impossible for two people to, you know, to make up and, you know.
if you and Chayton can be friends again, anything's possible.
Well, yeah, that is true.
Yep, very true. All right, Jinzo, we weren't talking about them. There was just a question. God damn, man, jeez. We're talking about other stuff, more important stuff. You know,
Yeah, we were talking something. Well, here on the panel, we're talking about something entirely different. Live chat, I got no control over.
Yeah, the chat says whatever they want. I don't freaking talk about. I'm talking about something else over here. But
So,
yeah,
yeah.
man. Hopefully, you know that you guys rekindle the friendship, and maybe he gets a little bit better when he gets another job, or you know, something that makes him feel accomplished. Sometimes when you get a new job and you get your first paycheck, that's when your endorphins and your mindset changes quickly, because you start seeing yourself as a person that's able to contribute. As of now, from what I hear, he feels like he can't contribute to anything. So his mindset is he's depressed or sad until he finds a job or something that gives him stability. I think that's when he'll be like, oh shit, you know. Okay,
Yeah, the
I'm
thing is,
back-
I mean,
I'm back
and
to
even if
normal.
he doesn't, I mean, there are other ways. I mean, I know he's also on the spectrum. I mean, and there's no problem getting a disability check either. So I mean, if he's unable to get a job like he did before, so
Right. Yeah, it's just little by little. I think he just needs a little bit of time so he could.
But then again, I
Wow.
think it is kind of different with the welfare, stuff in Canada than it is in America. So I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Well, damn. I guess the Lady M Light and Ken Jinzo think we're talking about Junko. What the hell?
Is that all? Is that still going down?
Yeah, it's going on the chat, and I'm like, whatever. I wasn't even really talking about that
Look,
guy. We're talking
if
about.
I could be brutally honest about the whole situation of that, I'd say just, for people just move on. I know some people will say, move on. Why would we move on? Well, the thing is, if you keep talking about the same thing over and over and over, you're going to drive yourself crazy.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how.
Like look at Bret. Like look at this. Look at Bret Hart. Talking about Goldberg. Need I say more?
Yeah. Hey, Bret Hart is very upset that Goldberg fucked him up.
Yep. And that's the thing. I mean, like, you can only give Bret Hart so much sympathy, until it becomes way too repetitive and too nonsensical at this point.
Yeah, true that.
I don't hate Bret Hart. I think he was one of the best to ever step foot in the ring. I just know that if you keep, crying about one guy, then that means one of two things. You're obsessive over what happened, and you cannot let it go because he should be thankful in some cases. And I'm not saying he should be thankful if someone hurt him. He should be thankful that he had a great career in some aspect, and he gets to live a life of peace and luxury,
And he was able to spit on McMahon too, in his face.
Yeah.
Right, that Bret Hart spit on him, right? That's the guy, right? Bret Hart. Spit
Yeah.
on McMahon. All right.
Yeah, he spit on McMahon. And you know what? I could give my theories of that whole Montreal Screw job. Like say it was like it was all staged and all whatnot. But that would take an entirely different video, and I don't want to keep much of your time because I know you want to end this soon. So. But yeah, that's what I really wanted to come up on here to get a lot of things off my chest, to set the record straight, and because the one with Eric setting the record straight isn't on YouTube anymore because Chase's channel got taken down and it was also privated. And again, that's Chase's, thing to explain. So
Right. Yeah, he explained it. But
So,
he
yeah.
said he's gonna be doing other stuff.
yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get going. I hope you have a good rest of your evening. Same thing goes for Carlos and everybody else in the
Thank
chat.
you, J-Man. Thank you. I am sorry I didn't talk too much. I was mostly listening to what you said because I know.
Oh no!
you have a
It's
lot.
all cool. It's all cool, man. It's all good.
Cool. Woohoo, Jordan. Or Jordan or Jordy?
Yeah, it's Jordy Scow, but you can call me whatever you want.
Okay, I always call you Jordan. I didn't know. I always call you J-Man or Jordan, but okay, Jordy.
That's better. But anyway, you guys have a good night. Take care. God bless.
For
You
sure.
too.
Peace out, man.
Cheers. Yeah.
Man.
Wow, Sloppy, you're rolling. Sloppy here is rolling. 3 hours and 28 minutes.
We do have emojis of a lot of other men on Discord. Nigerian Sniper. I'm in that Discord too. We talk a lot of shit about people, and we openly talk shit about people. So if there's a problem with an emoji of certain people on the Discord, tough shit. Like I said.
I thought emojis are cool. I like emojis.
Oh no, it's emojis of people that we expose or we call out. We have emojis of them on our Discord. It's like we have one of Brian delivers you the goods. We have one of him. We have one of some girl named Omni. We have one of Leon. We have one of so many other people. That we just talk shit. We're shit talkers. We that's what we're gonna do. We don't shy away from stuff. But this stream wasn't about Leon. But I guess someone just heard Jackie to talk about Leon, and they thought that we were talking about Leon. I was like, oh man,
No,
people are stupid.
The topic was about Leon. It was about your 150th video and some haters of yours trying to flag you down, Sloppy.
A lot of them, man.
And Zero Hero, which I call him Zero Hero because he's a damn zero, is still on his bullshit again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I hate people that don't learn. Anybody that doesn't learn, I just hate them.
Yeah. I don't like him either. Supposedly he freaking did a stream about me, but I haven't seen it.
No, I didn't even know if Hero still got a channel. You know what?
I think your volume went down.
Balling with who?
Oh, there you go. Now I can hear you.
Oh, okay, all right. That psycho Chloe, he makes a video and his streams, and he always deletes them.
Yeah. Well, because he says a lot of very incriminating things when it comes to his accusations of pedophilia. He deletes them because he says something that might get him in trouble.
Well, he should have never made those videos in the first place. And since I did mention it, to Hero and Chloe, if you're going to delete your streams and videos, you might as well not make them at all. Just quit YouTube and just, start a life. Get a job. Even a part-time job. Touch grass. Smell the fresh air.
Yeah. I can't say touch grass today because I've been on the internet for 3.5 hours. I'll touch grass tomorrow. Fuck it.
Well, it's getting late where you at. I think it's like 7 p.m. where you at.
7:06. Yep.
7:06. Nice. Yeah, it's we're living in the east. So, but you're okay, Sloppy. But see, these other people that they getting roasted, they just can't touch grass for once. I mean, if it hasn't worked for the first 1 million times, especially to Hero and Chloe. What makes you think it's going to work this time? It's not. They might as well quit and just deal with reality. Look at me. I haven't been on YouTube for like 2 months, and I'm doing great. Well, because of my hours of my job. That's why.
Right. Yeah, well, you got to make that money. You got to pay that mortgage, man. That mortgage.
Exactly.
The interest rate.
I got to live. Yeah, I'm balling. I'm like Chad Warden, just balling, just throwing 10s, 20s, 50s, 100s all around.
Man, Kevin still says that you don't have a wall. That's an imaginary wall. What's going on?
Nah, he's just tripping. Nah, of course. Yeah, he just has a show. Wall. No, I don't. On Facebook. Oh, okay. I made a Facebook post that. I told Kevin, well, actually, I not told Kevin. I made it out in public on Facebook, which is probably mostly on private right now, that I built a new wall, which obviously, I will tell you the truth, it's actually a fence, but it looks like a wall if you see it. So Kevin see it, and he actually got threw a big fit about it. He threw it. Even though I will admit, if you actually see it, yes, I will admit it's a fence. But I just say wall for just fun and giggles.
Build that wall, man.
I just posted for fun and giggles, and for some odd reason, it's just working on Kevin because he believes that's a wall. Kevin, you know that's a wall.
It's a fence with wood, right? Or is it?
Well, I don't think wood is like white. It's like mostly either metal or aluminum.
Oh, okay, aluminum. Yeah. Well, that's good. You need that privacy. You're gonna put some ficus or some trees in there, or what?
Yeah, it's privacy, but mostly like backyard movie theaters and just barbecue.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Hell yeah, shit. Watch some movies in the backyard, but over there, is it a lot humid most of the time, or is it decent?
Wait.
Humid?
Oh, the weather?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still humid. No, but recently it's been raining a lot, like 100%.
Well, yeah. Wasn't there like the Hurricane Helena or something like that over there?
Oh, that's gone. Yeah. No, actually, we only got hit a little bit, like the outside part. Because where I live, right, it's like between like mid to South Florida. It just barely hit. It didn't really hit us. I think like the outside part did. But I believe North Florida, like where the Orlando area north, that's where it got hit the worst. But I live slightly under Orlando.
No.
So that's what happened. So we still have electricity during that hurricane. Nothing really happened. Yes, it was like wind picking up, but nothing seriously or crazy happened.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good shit. Yeah, we heard a lot of stuff going over there. Like, man, good thing I live in earthquake areas. We get a lot of earthquakes. You guys get a lot of hurricanes.
That's true. I mean, California, I will admit it does look very nice, but I'm not sure if I'm ready for an earthquake yet because sometimes earthquake cause some serious damage to the house.
Yeah.
Sometimes. I don't know if you ever see this movie called Volcano with Tommy Lee Jones, and at first it looks like an earthquake and it caused some damage to the house, but it was actually a volcano.
Volcano, shit.
No,
Damn. Lava.
With lava. No, there was a movie called Volcano. You ever seen that movie before?
Oh yeah, but that was in New York, right?
You was
or
back
LA?
in New York? No, this was in LA. This happened in Los Angeles.
Okay. Yeah, I remember where the fireman guy was saved that little kid by throwing him over, and then he was the one that got into the lava and died.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I remember that movie.
Yeah, it's a great movie. Very underrated, but it's very good too.
Yeah, I've seen it. I remember I was all sad. I was like, no. And then they got semi trucks to put that like concrete so I could send the lava to the water, right? Something like that.
That's correct. That is correct.
Oh, okay, yeah, I remember it then. Yeah, that was a good movie.
That was a very good movie and underrated.
It was
too.
different.
Power of the Concrete.
Yeah.
Because I'm construction work. That's why I said concrete.
Man, that is. I guess the chat is a little discourse on the chat. I'm like, hey, come on, guys! And then you guys say that I was the one talking about this individual.
Nah,
I'm like, all right, well,
I pretty much. I would say sort of whole thing, but no, that stream where you was not talking about, that.
Yeah, but if they really want me to talk about them, I could really talk about them and say my piece. But it doesn't matter because I already said what I wanted to say in the other streams. Jackie Jack just asked me a question, and if anyone asks me a question, I respond to them no matter what because that's the whole point of having a chat. If they ask you questions, you're gonna respond.
I believe what it is that they came late, so they didn't actually watch the beginning of the stream. So
yeah, and it's understandable. That's why That's why I'm not talking shit. I guess they're having issues with Kevin and Yakety Yak, the Nigerian sniper, even though he's British. He's Nigerian. He's a Nigerian sniper from Britain, from the UK or something. You can't be a Nigerian. That's freaking ethnic disappropriation or whatever that shit is.
ZTB is better than his haters at life. That's what I'm going to say. And I'm not going to say some nerd, but for real, ZTB hasn't even been active on YouTube for months, and these sorry ass people have no life or still talking shit. I'm not going to say their names. Some of them, not all of them, but they are a bunch of hypocrites because, like, what did he ever did? Because ZTB IQ is just so freaking high. It's like whatever ZTB say one word, it's like they just scarred them.
New Orleans, go to have some beads and throw up some girls so they could do that Mardi Gras, right? New Orleans is where they do that Mardi Gras. You throw beads and they show them titties? No, right? Yeah, I think maybe Mardi Gras.
I probably.
I think you're becoming a robot, Exilanium.
Oh, probably I'm like far away from the microphone, you know.
Oh, okay.
Let me just
There
put
you go.
this close. Okay, yeah. I think my microphone is in from this webcam. It's not actually from my mic. It's from this webcam. I'm just gonna bring this webcam close in. Maybe now, I think. Yeah, I agree, Will Ferrell. Yeah, New Orleans does got delicious food. I even like the house.
Jimzo,
Oh.
everybody doxes everybody behind the scenes. Even your friends do. You know, that's how he was able to get Cobra's address. How he didn't get it by himself. He got it from someone, and that someone was me. I gave him Cobra's address for that cease and desist letter. So if you want to talk about people doxing and all that bullshit, he does the same thing. I just gotta, because they're calling Kevin that he associates with doxers, but Leon used the information I gave him for to do stuff to Cobra.
Yeah, whoever assumes Kevin of associated with doxers, let me tell you something. You have no leg to stand on because Cobra is the biggest doxer of all, and y'all ain't saying nothing to him. And you know what? I'm so glad that he's no longer here on YouTube, or maybe he is. He's just not as active.
He's hiding. And then every time he shows up, pizza shows up to his house for some reason.
Then that's all him. That's on him. I mean, I'm not perfect myself, but I got nothing to hide. I mean, I admit I say some really messed up shit in the past, but at least I told the truth about it. I'm not gonna lie or hide to myself about it.
Oh, let me see.
My favorite restaurants are Chili's, Applebee's, and
that was today, Kevin. All right, go for it. Go ahead, Carlos.
Yeah, I'm just reading what Will says. I follow him on Instagram. Well, actually, he actually follows me on Instagram, which I see his pictures a few times on food. They're decent and good. I'll say that. You know, Chili's is good. Applebee's, I haven't been to Applebee's in a minute. Last time I've been to Applebee's, I kind of got sick for like a week from like a stomach virus or something from Applebee's. It was some expensive macaroni meal, and after that, I haven't been to that Applebee's since.
Applebee's, I used to like it when it was 2 for $20. Now it's like 2 for $30, 2 for $35. I'm like, what the hell? Too much money. I'd rather cook for myself, man. See, I guess the 150th video is gonna go to the 4-hour mark.
And let's keep it going, Sloppy.
Already.
IHOP is still good. I like IHOP. I know it's not as popular right now, but I think they got some good foods. Texas Roadhouse was very good, but it's expensive. And Flanagan's is good. I like Flanagan's.
Man, yeah. Like, I'm trying to read the stuff. I'm trying to understand what these guys are talking about because I'm out of the loop of what is going on in the chat. But that Nigerian sniper was always having issues with Peter Gilmore, right? I've seen him in conversations with Peter Gilmore. So isn't that drama? Investing yourself in drama, Nigerian sniper. Like I said, I watch a lot of things, and I seen you in having arguments with Peter Gilmore quite often. So I know, and I don't like Peter Gilmore either, but you was talking about drama, invested in drama, but you were, always in conversations with Peter Gilmore.
I mean, I hate when the people don't know the whole story of the situation what's going on. I mean, if you know the whole story, just be quiet and sit down and let other people take care of. Especially when people talk about, especially when people talk about the whole BAC situation. Like that's why I had to curse out these two assholes, these two deadbeat assholes. Roar and Brian delivers you the misinformation, which that's his new name for now on. Shouts to Sexio, by the way. I mean, of course. I mean, that's facts. I mean, everything that Brian says is a fucking lie. What do you think people
Yeah.
calling him out, call him a fucking asshole? Because he is. He's a fucking misinformation asshole. That's why I
Yeah,
call
but
Brian delivers you the toxicity
yeah,
because he's toxic.
yeah. I don't have nothing against. Like I said, my beefs are with people that are Preds and Pred supporters. Anyone else is I just like talking shit to them because they go after my friend Zexio. And me and him are really close. So when someone messes with them, me and him go at it with other people. But besides that, we don't have nothing against like even these guys, like Jinzo or Nigerian Prince or the Sniper, whatever. I don't have nothing against them. But if they're gonna come in and talk smack, then I like to talk smack back. And but they're not talking smack to me, so I can't really talk smack to them because they're talking smack to Yakety and Kevin. So that's between them. I don't get into people's beefs because, I try not to.
Yeah, Zexio's awesome. He's awesome. He actually saves like he calls out the people that deserves to get called out because they attempt to do some extremely messed up things and say some messed up things, like Diddy's Live Studio. Brian delivers you the misinformation. Flip Flopper, Adam Turner, all these scumbags. I mean, I'm glad that Zexio called them out.
Yeah,
It's like it's
go
like
ahead.
he's like the anti superhero of YouTube. That's why I think of Zexio. That's why he is one of my favorite YouTubers to watch.
Oh man, well, I'm pretty sure he'll appreciate your comments.
And you know what Zexio actually reminds me of? He reminds me of a young version of Call of Shame. You ever heard this YouTuber Call of Shame?
Nah,
No, okay.
nah.
This YouTuber called Shane, somewhere like 160K subscriber, exposing
Okay.
these YouTubers for cheating and all that stuff. He exposes, some YouTuber of some predatory stuff. A few of them, not as much as Zexio. So I think when it comes to predator exposure, I think Zexio still does it more than Call of Shane. But that's what Zexio reminds me of. That's why I
Yeah,
enjoy watching his videos so much.
yeah, he's good. He's good. I like his videos. Mine are normal. His is edited and everything. It's pretty cool. And people always don't like us because we talk shit and we say some mean things behind the scenes that people, I guess, they expect us to be really nice to everybody, but in reality, we're pretty mean behind the scenes, and
You know,
we do a
you
lot
know,
of. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry I cut you off, but I'm just gonna be perfectly real and honest. As some people don't like to hear someone talking shit like you guys, but if you actually think about it, they're the ones that attempting to do or say messed up things. If you actually think about it, like this Didi guy, um, I remember, and I'm trying to think that he says that it was okay for their parents to have sexual intercourse with the children. Like one of his videos, that's one of Didi's videos, and someone copied it, downloaded it, and just made it like a meme out of it, which explains why Didi made a video about like, oh, we all make mistakes, blah 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 blah. I don't
Hmm.
know. He's into religious right now, but he says like some disturbing shit like someone calls him out of Didi being a pedophile, which he knows someone who's an elderly person having sexual intercourse with a minor, and that is one of Didi's old video. And I kind of heard this was like rumored that he was in jail for a little bit.
The friend was his best friend. He got convicted of making a kid put his feet on his genitals.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Because I know Didi was like inactive for like a couple years or a year, like 1 year. Let me just go to just a second. Didi's Live Studios. Because there was like a lot of older videos about him that was very disturbing. And a lot of people was calling him out. And this was like before he came back. But
Yeah,
in my
that-
what you was about to say?
no, go ahead. No, I said, yeah, like I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, but the way I see it, I don't think he changed yet. Which obviously, some people call him a pedophile because of the things that he said and do. Experience heart pounding thrills at DD's. Let's discuss. Nah, I'll pass. Yeah, I actually blocked this guy. I don't trust this DD person one bit.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I don't like him at all. But,
Yeah, I never like. Well, I was only cordial with him because Zexio was nice to him because he said he was changed and he was better and he's not gonna do anything, but he kept doing stuff and put kids in danger. And that's when we were like, nah, this guy's a fucking weirdo. And that's when we started talking shit about DD and he was putting having predators in his server while there was kids in that server, and he thought that it was fine that they weren't gonna do anything.
DD Live Studios meme. Yeah, it looks like he haven't challenged. I mean, people don't talk about him as much like they used to, but I don't trust him. That's why I kept him blocked.
Yeah, no, I don't like him at all. He tries to come into my chat, and like I don't block anyone. So Preds have been in my chat, other people have been in my chat, and I don't like them. But because I don't block anyone, they could write on the chat. It's
yeah, I agree. Holy crap! 9 minutes until your 4 hours mark.
I know.
That J-Man conversation just helped you keep the stream going, to be honest.
Well, I was already gonna end it because I was already getting ready to go, go get some food and stuff. But J-Man wanted to come in, and like I said, I'll let whoever wants to come in have the little chat and whatever. But from what I've known, that situation is very dire to them because it's a friend of theirs. So I was like, all right, cool, yeah, come in, You could say what you want to say.
Yeah, the first time I have ever heard from this Andrew guy that he said, it was from Eric Lima's video that I watched, and I actually support Eric Lima on that. I give him a like. We had a friendly, nice conversation. We just regular stuff, life stuff. That's about it.
Mm-hmm.
Shouts to Eric, by the way, Eric and J-Man.
Yeah, no, I try to. I'm always cool with everybody, even with these people that are in the chat. Like if they come in and they want to have a chat, I don't talk shit if I don't need to talk shit. If they talk shit to me, then of course. But my way of talking is not me insulting people, but if they insult me, then of course I'm gonna insult back. But yeah, it's not. But I don't have nothing against none of the people inside in the chat because they're relevant to me. Unless they find where I live and they want to meet up, then of course, yeah, let's meet up. What's up? But besides that, I don't have nothing against any of these people. They're some of them are Pred supporters and some of them aren't. They're gonna do whatever they want to do. I can't force anyone to do anything, but if they're supporting predators, that's a weird look. But then again, everybody does some weird ass shit on the internet.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. I've been noticed that like years ago. I think
For sure, Nigerian.
Like from the late 2000s to I think was the late 2010s, like 2018 and 19. YouTube was just getting weirder and weirder and weirder with these no talent hacks, just constantly making drama videos at each other over something. Now I'm not gonna lie to myself. I do have a spare account, responding to other people's, but that's for personal reasons, which I'll admit, which I haven't been on that channel for months due to the fact that I want my channel to be like it was back in the early and mid 2010s with like just fun, like good old fun times. And Will Ferrell, to answer your question, I haven't heard this YouTuber says the Italian Stallone, but I did hear this guy called Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, Sylvester
Yeah.
Stallone, Rocky, Adrian.
That's a classic.
Mhm.
I agree. I'm not gonna say that person's name, but I agree. I totally agree. And I still, and you know what? I'm not gonna bother saying this person's thing, but I still find it beyond bullshit and hypocritical that he's gonna call me out just because we had, right? And I'm just gonna say, when I say we, I was talking about Dark Horse Perch and myself. We had an issue before, but we talked things out. But yeah, he does the exactly same shit to ZTV, which I find extremely hypocritical.
Man.
So I
Problem.
I agree on Kevin on this one, 110%. You know.
Yeah, no, it's a drama. The thing is that sadly, drama will have more people watching because people like that shit. You know.
I agree. I agree. I hate to say it, but I still have to agree with you on this one.
No matter what, drama is gonna be there, and it's gonna have eyes watching, and people want to say, "Oh, how's he gonna respond?" Because if he said this, how's the other person gonna respond? And that's how it goes. And I try not to, my shit is drama, but drama when it comes to child's, getting, groomed or harassed, stuff like that. And then occasionally, like today, the beginning was about Chloe Esther, Aaron Link, and then after that, it was just about random ass stuff, and that's how it goes. The first 30 minutes, 45 minutes is about me talking about the Predator or whatever, and then after that, it's anyone could come in if they have an issue with someone and they know that they watched this, then they could say whatever they want. They're grown men. You're all grown men. You guys could say whatever you guys want, and if do what you want.
Yeah, that's true. So it's a sad fact. That's why I said a sad fact, but it's true.
See. But anyways, Mr. Xlenium, I don't want to get it to the 4-hour mark, so
It's okay. Well, it's worth a try, though.
the 4-hour mark. That's it. I gotta do other shit. The 4 hours of my life. I said my wife's gonna divorce me later on.
Oh, okay. I'll let you go. In fact, no, I will walk out of here. But Sloppy, I just want to say thank you very much. Much appreciated. And when I get my new computer or fix my own one, I'll be back on my regular schedule. And everyone in the chat, cheers. Thank you again. I'm out.
For sure, Xlenium. Appreciate you coming. All right, now I'm ending it. Yakety Yak, see what you started with all this? It was supposed to be an hour ago, and you asked some questions, and now you have people that dislike you in the chat. I don't know. Maybe they might dislike me too, but I could care less. But I think they dislike you more right now than they dislike me. So, but I seen you in different places where you say some things and people don't like what you say. So you're a grown man or a woman or transgender or whatever you are in your channel, but you could say whatever you want here, and you could defend yourself here if you need to. But I ain't gonna block them from saying things to you, and I'm not gonna block you from saying things to them. So it goes by versa. But anyways, now I'm gonna end this shit. I appreciate you guys coming in. Whoever came in, Chase, Chayin, Jordy, Xlenium, and then everybody else in the chat, Kevin, Jackety Jack, Nigerian, Jinzo, Leon, Will, Farrell, everybody else that came in. Appreciate you guys. You guys could do your streams, and then I'll say what's up. But anyways, thanks, everybody. Peace.